All righty. Well, it says we live. We are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are today? All right, let's see. Oh, I got to do something here. I got to put my headphones in because I already hear something going on. All right, 710's in the house. One Pratt's in the house. Small Town Machine Shops in the house. Red Line Gary, Princess Jamie, Cajun Coin Hunter. What's up? Bubba Ours is in the house. Anna, I'm crazy. 710. Let's see. I think I'm repeating myself. All right, here we go. We got Monsieur Brian backstage with us. How you doing, Mr. Brian?
Good. Another wonderful night in paradise.
That's a fact. And you almost in.
Jamie said she got some soot on her face, so she's going to shower and then she'll be up.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. All right. UFO, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing, brother? All right, let's see. What you been working on lately, UFO?
He says he got a community strike, so he hasn't been able to do anything on his channel.
Oh, really? So I haven't been able to. What the heck you got that for? What's up, Gregory Lee? How you doing, mon ami? My mate? Good day, mate. How's everything down under over there, south of the equator, where the toilet water runs backwards? Yeah, and hey, if you ever been on the equator line itself, straight
Yeah.
dead on the equator line, the water drains straight down instead of going this way or that way. Yeah, yeah. It's been proven on videos, and scientifically, you you weigh 3% less. If you
Well,
weigh,
heck, I need to go to the equator then, so I can weigh 3% less.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's a good diet trick right
Right.
there, huh? Yeah, 3% less. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you actually weigh 6 pounds less. You
Yeah.
know, 194 pounds. Man, boy, that's a quick fad diet right there.
Right.
They just don't like the truth posting government documents about the VAC having HIV in it. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that would get you a community strike because YouTube put out this new thing not long ago. In fact, 3 times I got emails from YouTube, uh, the agreements and all that. If you monetized or whatever, even if you're not monetized, but they don't like you talking about current events. They don't. No, they don't like hearing the C word, okay? And it's not the virus we got now. It's the conspiracy things. Yeah, they don't like hearing about that. All right, let's see. Working on my bait shop. That'll work. That'll work. Let's see.
Oh.
Who else I'm missing here? Okay, I think I got one Pratt. Got Redline Gary. I'm waiting on him to come up. Uh, 710. I got him a link sent. He just doesn't realize it yet. He realizes it now since I just said it. Okay, somebody said I smell like gas and oil. I mean, any mechanic smells like that. Yeah, 710 was first. That's a fact, Jack. First on
Yeah, I got
mine. Let me switch to top chat. I mean, from top chat to live chat,
I got
and
all
see
kinds
if
of metal
he was
metal in
first
my
or
hands
not.
from drilling out
No,
this.
actually, Gary was first. Redline Gary was first. Since I'm on the live chat. No, I'm picking 17. You were first. David Carlisle's in the house. That's my sniper right there. You're not seeing it, Gary? It's a B Adam, right? Read it again. B Adam Yahoo. Unless I'm sending to another B Adam.
Mm.
Oh, we've been doing good, UFO. We dodged a bullet on that storm, on that hurricane. Uh, yeah, it was a hurricane, not a hurricane. It was named Ida. And boy, I tell you what, they got a lot of people tore up down there. Oh, just to the east of me too. Man, I couldn't imagine what that storm would have done if it would have hit us. I got hit last year by 2 hurricanes, but this one here was a little bit more concentrated and powerful. And what I mean by concentrated is it was packing a punch. It was concentrated, and it just stayed and stayed and stayed of a huge hurricane until it got almost all the way to Baton Rouge and it started losing strength. I was worried last year about my roof for those 2 storms, but my roof held. You know, I mean, wow, my roof held, and it's an older metal V-crimp roof. It's not fancy. I got nails sticking up. It's not even screwed down. I got nails sticking up everywhere. You know, that's from the storms, but the metal's still there. Never had a problem. Excuse me. Weak back attack. What's going on, mon ami? And and there's all these nice homes down there with brand new 150 mile an hour, 200 mile an hour roofs that are put on. Oh, that's gone. Gone. I mean, the metal is still screwed to the rafters and all that, but the rafters and everything came off the houses down there. And we had 100-something-mile-an-hour winds over here when that eye wall passed through, and I was live during the whole thing last year. And I'm like, maybe old construction is better than new construction, huh? Anthony Robles, what's up, mon ami? I got me a silver quarter and a dime today. Go ahead, hardhead. That'll work. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
I got all the tool people and mechanic people, okay, that jumped over from that community. I'm friends with a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
So they are interested in, you know, we talk about coins all the time. You know?
Right.
And look here, Anthony just made him money today in change. All right.
Nice.
Just he got a silver quarter and a dime. Okay, a quarter's like $7 melt value, silver melt. Dime's like $2. You know, so he just made $9 today in his change that he got back from buying a donut.
$9 for 35 cents.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Bought him a donut, a cup of coffee, and got $9 back in change. How's that?
Very nice.
710 said, "What you want for him, Anthony?" My email is GKR. It don't have no Adam. Oh man, I wonder who the hell I'm sending emails to. I thought it was Bad Adam. You know, okay. GK. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Damn, who's B Adam then? No. Adam is Small Town Machine Shop. Yeah, I sent Small Town one because his name's Adam. All right. He said I always looked at my coins when I get them. Yeah. $710 says, "What's the year model of that quarter?" That's a good way to put it. What's the year model on that quarter and that dime? Big Country, what's going on, mon ami? I ain't seen you in a minute. Took the boat out today for official tests. It does catch fish. Actually, the boat doesn't catch fish. You do. Okay? You do. But the boat brought you out there. It brought you out there. It had something to do with it. Yeah. All right. 62 quarter. Cool deal. I bet you it's slicker than a baby's butt, too. If it's in real good condition, I'm talking about like this quarter here. Nice and pretty with a lot of detail and mint luster on it. It'd be worth more than $7. I'm gonna auction off some 999 silver. Really, UFO? Go ahead. Well, UFO, you don't even have to wait on your channel. If you want to auction them off, you can come up here in mine. And I got somebody else that wants to do an auction anyway. A couple of other people. You can auction them off in that auction if you want. What kind of 999s you got? 39 fine silver you got? Some American Silver Eagles or Maple Leafs? A lot of those are 4.9. Canadian, I say Canadian coins, but yeah, the Maple Leafs, those would be the Canadian part of the UK. 4.9's fine, a lot of them. It likes being in the water since we took the dolphin off and moved some of the weight up front. You talking about the whale tail? Like the plane off better on your outboard? I wasn't catching them on the bank while I was out in the water. It was working better. Okay. Yeah, we call them either dolphins or whale fins. Right there on the bolt onto the lower unit of the motor. Pop your 4 holes in there, and yeah. Alden Davis is in the house. What's going on, Mr. Alden Davis? How you doing, mon ami? And for all the ladies in the house that are lurking, listening, whatever, Alden Davis says, "Hello, darling." How you been doing, Garrett?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done today, so just getting ready to get on it for this weekend. Friday we test, Saturday we run.
Yeah, didn't y'all get rained out last weekend or something like that for y'all race?
Yeah, and
Okay.
they moved everything to this weekend, and then they cut us one race short on points. So they're making this race the last points race instead of having two. So looks like we're going to wind up second in points, which is not bad because our other car is leading. So
Yeah. Okay. Why are y'all getting points knocked off or whatever? Explain that again.
because originally there was 2 point races left last week and then this coming week.
Okay.
Well, we didn't run last week, so the track just said, okay, we're going to take everything last week, run it this week or this coming week, and we're not giving you another race. So this is the last points race. So we got one race knocked off.
Okay. You're not actually being what's the word for it? Penalized points. Y'all just not. Nobody's getting points at all.
Right.
Okay. All right. And it don't matter how you qualified or anything. Correct.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Because every race you can get around 50, in between 50, 55 points.
Right.
So
Yeah.
having that second race would have been crucial to everybody in the top three. Because I think there's only 15 points that separate first and second.
So that's going to knock a lot of people down out of the top three, huh?
The top three will stay, but everybody else, it'll change.
Because you actually lost since you didn't race. You could have gained. Somebody could have gained a lot of points. Some people would have. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. In my head, I know what you're talking about. Since that race did not happen, you never know what the outcome would have been on that. Since it didn't happen, it's like shoulda, woulda, coulda, and I could have did this, I could have did that. I might have won, I might not have won. Yeah, like say if you in third place, you'd have probably gained a bunch of points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, look, Miss Turbin. Miss I don't want to say that word, but hey, Jamie.
I pulled a rookie. Well, I wouldn't say rookie loosely, but I pulled a new Jamieism. I looked down the carburetor while I was tuning it, timing it, got the vacuum gauge, bumped the distributor, knocked it out, and then went and
You
shot
got the fuel shower.
Yeah, so I had to retime and I finally got it.
Down the barrel of the gun.
Finally got it to pull properly, so I'm happy with it. I initially was at 8 before I went four-wheeling, and then trying to tune the vacuum leak out, and then I ended up with 10 being the final number. So I have on pull under load, I have like 34 advanced, so it's doing what it should, and the AFI ratio's what I want it. So I think I got it right.
What's up, Luke Duke?
Never look down the barrel of a gun.
Yeah, boy. I tell you what, I got my eyebrows singed one time looking down the guardrail, and I'm like, oh.
I made the mistake of looking down the barrel, down the barrel, a couple carburetors, and I was checking to see if the squirters were working, and
the accelerator pump.
A little bit more than you could.
I was trying to do a peek to see if it was either spraying the proper atomization or if it was just flooding, because at first it was given the indication like it was flooding. Like, no, that was me. I had the settings all off, but I got it at 21 inches of vacuum, 10 degrees advance on initial. She's idling at 750, and I'm happy with it. So,
10 degrees. Wow.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
A little bit of a cam.
Yeah.
No, there's no cam in it. So the distributor I ordered the distributor with a specific vacuum and mechanical advanced feature. It's got a specific can that I asked for. I got a little bit trigger happy with, I'm just going to pull this old distributor and put this HEI in because I got a new shiny item and I don't have all the rest of my engine parts to do the refresh. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do this HEI. I'm going to redo the wire harness. I'm going to get it the best I could with still the stock cam with like 230,000 miles on it. So it's not, I mean, the only thing is just bump the idle up a little bit to play catch up, and I mean it's working.
Oh, that's what you was talking about earlier. You had a dry rotted vacuum line.
Yeah, I had a vacuum line leak.
Okay, yeah.
I freed one of the vacuum lines.
Yeah, it's getting unmetered air.
Yeah, I dripped. So when I was soldering the wire and harness together, I dripped slag both on my plug wire and the vacuum line. I didn't realize it did anything until I found the plug wire. So I'm using the old coiled plug wire for number 2 cylinder. I didn't realize it dripped slag on the vacuum line until today when I heard I'm like,
oh, I thought it was dry rotted. I didn't know it was in your part of doing it.
It was dry rotted, but the solder slag was the straw that bit the camel's back.
Oh, okay.
So I was at the dentist this morning. I heard this. I'm like, why is it kicking up to 1,500 RPMs? Why? It's 100 degrees out. Like the high idle circuit should not be engaged right now.
A third end Camaro rear torque on.
Third gen.
Third gen.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think I said that. Third gen Camaro rear torque on. That's what Luke Dick's working on.
I'm gonna drive it. Probably gonna drive it up to Canyon Lake or Fredericksburg this weekend. There's a Jeep run for the 13 Fallen that happened. There's a 911 run also, so for the Jeeps.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, Alden, yeah. Alden, check your email. I sent you one when you first came in.
We've got a 9/11 memorial
Let
tribute, and for
send
the
you an
Marines, we're doing another tribute at the track Saturday.
So
check your email again, Alden. I sent you one when you first popped in. I always do.
So I'll run the I'll lead the 911 Jeep pack with my old school bucket of rust.
I found out what's wrong with my blower on my fan in my Jeep, in my Liberty, from my AC fan. The resistor pack. Oh, that's what I think it is. Anyway, I pop down my glove box, squeeze in the 2 clips that keep it from falling out, and there's a resistor pack, a wire and harness with a resistor pack right there for low, medium, high, and off. And mine works on high, but it don't work on low and medium. Low, medium, and medium high. So I need to get. I need to check. I need to take that resistor pack out, put my ohm meter on it, and see if it's. And then I want to see if I can get in it, and see if I can. Because I got all the resistors for that in stock. I'm looking at them right now over there in my ports bin, my electronics ports bin. I don't know if I have the right wattage though. I know I have all the ohms, the correct ohms, or I could cheat a little bit on the ohms. It don't matter. But if I have the right wattage resistors, no problem. Because if you run your air conditioner fan on low, on those resistor packs, it builds up a lot of heat because you're slowing down that fan.
The voltage divider.
Well, that's usually why they put the resistor pack in line with an air duct, so it gets cooled. That's why if you unscrew that,
Right.
You'll find it's
Right. But they do get overheated if you run your fan on low all the time. And if you put a thermostat in your vent, a thermostat tells you the time and temperature. Okay, that was a joke. uh, your temperature is going to be colder on the vents on low and medium than on high because all that air on high causes friction. So we always run them on low, and that's probably what caused it. Hey, look, the Jeep's almost 20 years old. Okay, it's 19 years old. So, one resistor pack in 20 years, yeah. And then I'll go to O'Reilly's. I'll have a receipt. If it goes out again, bump here. Thank you.
Yeah,
And there's Mr. Alden Davis.
you got a good year, Jeep. No, I won't stress that enough. It's the only time that I would say that buying a first year model vehicle is a good thing because they used a known decent transmission for Dodge standards, and they used a tried and true, basically a van engine. So can't go wrong.
Well, yeah, and I like. What's up, Alden? Hey, say hello to Princess Jamie.
Hello, darling.
Sounded just like Conway.
How is everybody tonight?
Oh, we can't complain, Mr. Alden. How you been, buddy?
Doing good, Cajun. How are you?
Well, we dodged a bullet on that hurricane.
You dodged a bullet on that hurricane. I saw that.
Man, just to the east, and I mean just to the east of me too, man.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that you missed it.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I'm glad too, but I just don't want to wish that on nobody. That I mean, I just wish it had went into Mexico or something in an unpopulated area.
I know what you're saying. Hello there, Redline Gary. How are you, buddy?
Not too bad. Glad to hear you're doing all right.
It's good to see everybody.
Mater's in the house. He said I needed that shower. Oh, I didn't even send a link to Mater because he said he was going to take a shower and, well, he didn't say what he was going to do after that. So I'm going to need to send a link to him.
Is my audio okay there, Cajun?
Oh, man, with that microphone you got, Alden, it's always perfect, you know what I mean?
Well, actually, I've got several, but I'm using the tabletop tonight. So.
Oh, okay. So you're not using your Studio Shure mic then?
Well, this is a studio mic, but it's also got a little echo chamber on it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the mic I'm using now. This is tabletop.
That's right, Bubba. Oh, okay. I got you.
I think I got a case of sciatica.
Oh.
A sciatica nerve running down from the buttocks down to the foot.
Well, yeah, it's my right legs.
Mine always happens in my left leg.
It's going numb at times, so I have to reposition myself.
Yeah, I got. After hauling all that, my sciatica started acting up after Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
So after my next trips, I'm gonna actually go and get it looked at, get an MRI. I've never experienced back problem like I did. Like been here in the past couple weeks. I thought it was like a fluke thing that I pulled something, but. No, I need to really do something. I can't even sit out. It's getting I drive my truck for like an hour, and I have to stop and get out.
Mike Panucci, how you doing, brother Mike? Man, look here. Man, we got every
kidney stone or
I see David Carline. I see
well, I had
Brian Hooper's in the house.
Yeah, Hooper. What's up, Brian Hooper?
How are you, Brian Hooper?
Man, Brian Hooper and Joe Durbin, that's the two guys in the coin community I know that have mints in their garage making silver coins. Yeah, Fuel Guy's in the house. What's up, Fuel Guy?
I appreciate the invite there.
There's people that have mints.
Oh, anytime, Alden. You know that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I got a bunch of friends that have forges and that they go around making ingots.
Well, they don't have actual mint.
I have
No, they don't really. That's an inside joke, Gary. That's an inside joke, Gary.
Well, no, I'm being dead serious. Like these guys, they'll melt down gold and silver and.
Oh yeah. I really There's like Brian. Brian has a forge. He does silver artwork and all that.
Yeah, about 3 years ago, I nicknamed Joe the Mint Durbin, and it kind of stuck.
Yeah, that's right. And then Brian Hooper, he would donate a lot of silver half dollars to Bill J version 2.
Yeah.
And that's where that inside joke come from. He has a mint in his garage, and then Joe Durbin always had the webbing from coins.
Yeah.
But Brian Hooper doesn't get rid of his webbing because it's silver webbing. You know, he remelts it to mint new half dollar.
Right.
Hey, look here. Look at the Irish with a $5 super sticker. What's going on? Look. Boom, boom, boom.
Hello, look at the Irish.
And I did not get an email from you, Luck. I don't know why. Let me put my email in the chat.
Cajun, I'll be right back. I've got to let the dog out.
Okay.
Yeah, Alden's got
Let's
that
see.
voice.
64. Oh yeah. Alden. Yeah, he's got that voice like that. There it is. Look at the Irish. There's the email. Cajun Coin Hunter 64 at gmail.com. I got a dare from him. Okay. Kind of like a dare. You know, he said, I'm going to send you 5 ASEs if you shave all that stuff off your face. Live. Got to do it live.
What's your
I'll take that there.
the people in the coin community, what's your take on ordering from eBay coins?
eBay? Oh man, yeah.
Never get it. I just see them on eBay. I've seen them for years.
Yeah.
I've only
I'll tell you
for like car parts and stuff.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of shenanigans going on eBay with like Morgan dollars and stuff like this right here. With these Walking Liberty half dollars, Morgan dollars,
Couple of them.
they make those Morgan dollars in those flips. They write all over the flip, that cardboard flip. They write all over. MS66, Jim BU, all that stuff, and the lighting on the camera. Okay, they make that coin look like something different than that actual coin, and they want $400, and they now work for 30 or 50, 60 bucks.
It's like me trying to make myself look pretty with filters. It still doesn't happen.
Yeah, well, that's what they do with the coin. Yeah, like filters. Yeah, they use the lighting and all that stuff. But no, if you want something from the, if you want to buy something and something nice, get in with the coin community on one of the auctions. In fact, I used to have a lot of auctions on Wednesday nights. Wednesdays and Saturdays, I would do a lot of auctions, multi-channel auctions, okay? I wasn't auctioning off myself. I was the host of it. And now a lot of these were graded coins. PCGS, NGC, so you knew they were the real deal at that grade. And all the graded coins going for $200 coins going for $150.
Hey, Moon Pie, what's going on there?
Hidden numismatist. What's going on, Hidden? How you doing? Yeah, Brian Hooper said most of them are cleaned on eBay. Yeah, you gotta watch that.
I'm gonna
What's
have
up,
to
Hayden?
start, like texting people because I find like coins in some of these consignment shops or flea markets, like texting people on the fly, like, "Hey, does this look good to you?"
Yeah, you can also use a coinoscope.
Yeah, we call it Moon Pie.
So it'll pick up some flaky coins. The only thing with freaking Morgans, you got to weigh them suckers.
I have some Morgans that my grandfather gave me. My grandfather gave me a lot of stuff, and then
Within those,
pretty much
if
been stuck in the safe for like 20 years.
if your grandpa gave them to you, those will be the real deal.
Yeah, they'll be awesome.
Adriel's voice sounds almost as deep as mine, Cajun.
They're the ones that I picked from the coin laundry when I was a kid, working with my dad. And he would pick up all the coins. So still to this occasion, he gets a couple quarters here and there that are silver.
But like I said, look, I'm going to start doing those multi-channel auctions, and those are very respectable guys in the coin community. And the ones I have up, and when you pay them, the next day it's in the mail with tracking.
Yeah, you used to do that a lot, Cajun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I used to have
I
Joe
remember
Durbin.
that well.
Joe Durbin used to be in my multi-channel auctions at one time.
Yeah, I remember
And he was on twice a week himself, and then Robert Lawson, he had to bow out. He was busy. He had to bow out. You know, he couldn't have it. So Joe Durbin would have the auction for him, and so Joe was not in auctions every week because naturally he was busy with 3 auctions a week already. And now I think he's like 4 times a week now.
Yeah, Joe stays busy as well as Rob. I mean,
yeah, Robert. Hey, all those guys are good people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a big supporter of Coin Op and Joe Durbin's channel.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I have my own coin channel. I don't sell a coin, but I am a collector.
Yeah, and you go on Sunday evenings.
Sunday evenings. In fact, we're going to be doing a live show this Sunday, looking at some varieties and errors. And my channel is more of an information channel.
I was going to say that educational information.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I promote.
Everybody who is not in the coin community, like say Gary, all the 2 people in here, the small engine people, Alden Davis. That's it. Alden Davis, Davis. Look him up. He's the only one on YouTube with that name that I know of.
Yeah, I'm the only one I know of.
So, and he's on like we said, every Sunday evening. Y'all go check him out. Tell him hi.
Yeah, just come by and say hey. A lot of times I have guests, which will be Joe Durbin or Robert Larson. Sometimes Travis Martin from Lemonhead Pennies Auctions.
Travis is a great guy. He was in my live panel not long ago.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you another one that's in the house that you got that is another very knowledgeable guy when it comes to coin, and that's Mr. Hidden. We love to give Moon Pie hell, but honestly, he's a great resource.
Mr. Packager.
Mr. Hidden knows his coin, and he knows it well. I've learned.
Brian Hooper, he's another one. Brian Hooper.
Yeah, Brian
hidden,
Hooper's
hidden
another
notes
one.
back.
Oh, and Brian Hooper, Princess
There's a
Jamie.
lot of great people
Princess
in the coining community. I mean,
Jamie, you need to check
it's
out
like
Brian Hooper's channel.
it's like any other community. You've got a few, but in general, it's a great community, and
That's right.
I enjoy being a part of it. So,
Yep. Oh
Maybe,
yeah.
like,
Uh,
I need more Instagram people because I'm on the go all the time.
yeah. Now, Hooper, he also does antique cars, restores cars.
Yep.
Nice.
Brian Hooper. Oh, he's got a Chevelle that'll knock your socks off.
I love good old cars, guys.
And Miss Anna Crazy's in the house lurking. Thank you, Miss Anna.
Hello, Anna. How are you, darling?
I just got old Jeeps.
Now, see, when I was younger, I was really into coins and metals, but got out of it and now wanting to get back into it again and build up a collection. And
That's right.
If you're in the coin community, you're in the right place to build a good collection.
Yeah, it was a Buick. It wasn't a Chevelle. Buick.
I have a collection. It's just back home in PA in a firearm safe full of kites.
Well, thank you, Dirk. I appreciate that, and I will return the favor.
All right, thank you, Dirk. I didn't see him in here before. I don't know why. I don't know how I missed him. Unless that's his initial comment right there. Appreciate it, Dirk.
Yeah, I spent so much of my time working on cars. I just kind of fell out of love with them. But now I'll get my own business up and going. I'll be on the search for another car.
I just drive them. That's all I do.
see, I like to stay. I don't mind fixing the cars that we have at the shop. We get a wide variety, being independent. But I really want project-based cars. Like I love building race cars. But then, I'd love to do classic cars. That's always been a dream. But you can't get your feet wet in those shops because they want extraordinary workers.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Nick Molnar?
Hey,
My buddy from up there in West Canada. What's up, Nick?
Cajun, what's your favorite car, Cajun?
Mine?
Yeah.
You mean my favorite one that I owned, or my favorite one?
Owned. Yeah.
All together. Okay, that was my Cutlass 442.
Oh, you talking my language, Cajun.
I've been lucky. I've had a few. I had a 68 Fastback Mustang. I had a 69 and a 70 Roadrunner. But I'll have to say, my favorite car of all time, you're going to probably laugh at me, but was a 68 Sport Fury 3. I love that thing.
A Sport what?
A Sport Fury 3 Plymouth.
Yep.
Kind of like the police car.
Okay.
Fury.
That was my favorite car of all time. I just love that thing.
Okay.
Did it have a 383 crash?
My favorite was big and it rode like a boat.
My favorite was my dad's 68 GTO.
Oh yeah, 68 Goat. Yeah, those are hard to beat.
Yeah, goats are famous.
He ordered that thing. He ordered that thing 6 months before it came out. It was the first one in Southern California.
I love the GTOs. And the 68 was the best model I made.
Yeah,
the lines were just perfect in that car.
It had air conditioning, power brakes, power drum brakes because they didn't have disc in 68.
Right.
Drum brakes and a Vibrasonic AM 8-track radio.
Wow.
Now, my favorite car that I never owned, that would be my vote, would be the 69 Chevelle.
I actually had a 70 Chevelle, not a 69.
Okay.
My favorite car I never owned, 33 Ford.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My favorite car I never owned was would be a Pantera with a 351 Cleveland in it.
Now see,
What's that song by Aerosmith? Dream On.
Yeah.
Dream on.
Kind of like my '33 Ford. Dream On.
yeah, now see, I'm a sucker for olds 442s, especially between the years of 68, 72, especially the Hearst olds.
Yeah.
But then I'm a sucker for a Nova.
Mm.
I mean, there's just something
I had
about
a Nova. You love them.
Oh, the Nova 2.
250 SS.
Yep.
You
The Nova 2.
I want
Yeah.
a Yenko. I want a Yenko Nova.
Square bodies seem to be my
That's another one of my loves is the square body trucks or the step side beds.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I'm a sucker.
But I would want a if I was going to do a square body, I would get a pre-76, like a 73 to a 75.
Yeah, my parents bought a 75 3/4 ton and brand new in 75. We had that thing all the way up until about, I don't know, I think I sold that thing about 8 years ago.
Oh,
I would I had a my 82 C10
Mm-hmm.
had a 3 on the tree and a 250 inline 6, and I put a 4 on the floor SM 465 in it because I was doing some hauling. So I really like that little 6. I think if I had to do it again, I would get a 73 to 75 square body 3/4 ton 2-wheel drive with the 292 inline. I think that would be mine.
I guess if I was going to say my favorite truck would be a 5-window.
Nice, Brian.
Not many people would know what a 5-window is, but there's a few in here that might.
Oh yeah.
What about the old like 50s Chevy or the 3100s? Or I guess it'd be the 40s, the 49, like 31 or 30. Is it 31 or 3300? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was a 48 or 49 5-window.
I think my most fun
Now,
car was my
I don't
59.
remember the mod,
My
the
59.
engine or anything. I just remember the truck. My dad had one.
I had like a 230 stove bolt inline 6.
I remember Dad having one, and that was just a great truck.
I had like a 1-barrel Carter YF carb with a points ignition on it.
My favorite, my most fun car was my 59 Parkwood wagon. 59 wagon.
Now I got a 60 Willys Jeep as my first car, along with a square body. Now the Willys Jeep is still stock. The only thing I did was replace the breaker points with a Petrolex igniter because I just found points. Now my square body that I had in '82, I actually put a 350 in it.
Actually, hidden, you're wrong. Some cars had 3 wheels.
Some got 5 for a spare.
Exactly.
And Hyundai did away with spare a while ago.
Okay, now if y'all start talking about trucks, like favorite trucks, okay, earlier we were talking about cars. My favorite model truck that I like is a '79 Ford pickup. That was the last year they made that body style.
Yeah, it was. And you're right.
I had
a 78 like that. It was a good truck.
My favorite was a 75, my 75 F250, 4-wheel drive, 460, 4 on the floor, would pass everything but a gas station, 8 miles to the gallon. That thing would crawl up your ass like it was no tomorrow.
And every time you went by a gas station, it went, you need some more, come on in.
I had 3 tanks on that thing, and it would take me 15 minutes to fill that thing up, but
yeah.
I was just talking to Brian about in lieu of the square bodies, I had a 78 F250 with a 460, except I had the C6. And 10 miles to the gallon no matter what was my
I had a 69 Ford Custom with a 390, and that thing like gas pretty damn good.
Was that that wasn't the High Boy, was it?
Yep.
There was a high moy. Because they had 3.6, the 352s, the 360s, the 390 FEs.
I had the 390 4-speed,
The NP
69 Ford
435.
Custom. That thing got like 11 miles to the gallon on the highway. In
So
the
it had
city,
the,
you watch the tank, you watch the needle go down.
Yeah.
Literally,
so
you watch the needle go down.
435. The NP 435 4-speed.
But it
Yeah,
was a
you
great
put
truck.
that 75 of mine, you'd put that thing in granny low and 4-wheel low, and
Yeah, climbing
man,
over the tree.
2 miles an hour, but you couldn't stop it.
Yeah, climb an oak tree with it. Yeah.
Probably had a 14 bolt.
I don't remember what mine had. Yeah, I want to say it was a Dana of some sort. It's been so long. I mean, that was
Or a
my,
Dana 60 or a 14 bolt in 75.
yeah. I know my Chevy had a 14 bolt in it, 3/4 ton.
My my Chevy has a 14 bolt in it now.
I drive a Mazda 4x4 now, so made by Ford, but still a Mazda. Of course, I've got a Lincoln Mark 10, but I don't drive it very often.
Yeah.
I
I
have
drive my old truck. I leave the SUV parked in the yard most of the time.
I leave my truck parked most of the time. I end up taking the Jeep.
But guys, I'm going to get off here, but it was great seeing y'all. Cajun, thank you for having me up, brother.
All right, Mr. Alden, take it easy. Appreciate you coming up as always.
Nice meeting you, Alden.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you, Princess Jamie, and good to meet you, darling. And I know I've got kind of an odd voice, but some people think it's radio type, but I don't know about that. But y'all have a great night. Godspeed, God bless, and see y'all.
Take care, Mr. Alden. Please talk.
Yeah.
I'm watching a belly dancer flip coins with her belly. Speaking of coins.
Oh.
But back on the trucks, my dad had a 72 Chevy Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he started upgrading that, because that was like the junkyard truck, he went and got one of the like first gen Silverados, and I was hooked at that point. I was like, man, this is like freaking great. And then he had an old 70s dually that he used to pull the race car trailer with, and big huge crew cab, and
oh yeah.
You know, we were on Mater's channel earlier, and I just remembered what I forgot to say over there. Mr. Briggs was on there, and let's see who was saying that. Oh, Mater had said that he had a Dodge Diesel, you know, with the Cummins in it, and then Briggs said your engine was worth more than the vehicle itself. And they were talking about the gas, the bad mileage. And I had a buddy of mine where I lived in Grosset, Louisiana, years ago. He had a 1-ton Dodge, and let's see, this was back in 91, 92. His Dodge dually, I don't remember what year it was, but it was before 92. And he was making 24 miles to the gallon.
Yep, the BT6 has always got really good gas
mileage. With a dually, 1-ton dually. He was like, I would never, ever trade this truck in. It gets better gas mileage than my gas truck with a 302 in it, you know? I'm like, wow. And I was like, damn.
The only time
it amazed me.
The only time the BOB T6s got bad gas mileage is if you took out the limiting plate inside of them.
Mhm.
They would smoke like
Okay.
a dog, and they would just eat through diesel like they were going, like it was going out of style.
He was a farmer. Okay, right. He had a lot of cows, horses. So he was pulling that horse trailer, hauling bulls all the time. 22, 21, 22, 24 miles a gallon
Yep.
with that 1 ton. Hey, nothing edited. Hey, my little cousin, Shine, how you doing, girl?
I get about 16 with my 6-liter Chevy.
Oh, she's not doing that good. I've been sick the past couple of weeks. Well, I seen you not long ago live, and you said you was feeling better or something, and I dropped in right at the end, right when you got off. I didn't even have time to type in, "Hey, Sha, how you doing?" And they're like, boom, and I'm like, she gone.
Yeah, I
That's
think.
my cousin over here from Louisiana lives in Texas.
All right. I think my third gen Silverado gets 13 in the city right now, and then I get 17, 18 on the highway.
Silverado.
Yeah.
What's your 6-liter 2500 get?
11.
Yeah, because I have a 6-liter 2500 and it's not good.
Well, when we went to Tennessee, it was more like 7.
I got like,
And that was
I get-
pulling the race car trailer, the race car, and half.
Oh well, yeah. There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
get
it
like-
was.
You
It was
working
like
it?
I
You
get like
working it?
12,
gas station stops.
12 to 17. That is my 6-liter MPG.
Yeah, but see, going from Ohio to Tennessee, I mean, it just kills gas mileage.
I went from Pennsylvania to Texas.
Yeah, because
One's empty, and one's with a 350 in the back. And then
those mountains just kill gas mileage.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
my Jeep gets about 14 to 16.
I'll probably get lucky.
We make sure everything gets overhauled before we make a trip down there, and then it's like we monitor the fuel mileage, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'll probably be lucky to get 12 miles to the gallon out of my 7.3 when I put the camper on it and head to Texas.
The 7.3 gas or diesel?
Diesel.
They make the 7.3 Godzilla gas. I don't know if you got the new one.
No, mine's a 99 F350 with a 7.3 in it.
The Power Stroke.
Yep, 450,000 miles on it.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I had the opportunity to get 80s IDI 6.9.
Ooh, gutless wonder. I mean, they're bulletproof motors, but man.
Yeah.
How you doing, Steel Wool Queen?
It was a dually with a 4-speed.
Yeah, I don't think we need anything bigger than a 2500 because our budget would be like in the red constantly. Well, they were talking about getting a bumper pull stacker or gooseneck stacker trailer, and I'm like, are you freaking nuts? There ain't no way these trucks can pull 2 cars and the amount of gear we have.
Right.
They just stick with the 4 and the 6 trailers, and we're good to go.
I pulled 13,000 with my truck. I wouldn't want to do that every day. I mean, it'll do it. The tow limit's like 15, but I wouldn't want to do it every day.
Yeah, the limit on mine is 7,000, and I push right about 6. On the 2500, I think it's in between 10 and 13. I'm not 100% sure.
What year? 2500.
What is that thing? 17?
Yeah,
think.
mine's a 17 6-liter double cab, and it's like 14.9 is the tow limit with a.
At least it's gas and not diesel. Jeez.
Oh yeah,
Between DEF,
we mandated
between
no
DEF,
diesel.
yeah, between DEF and all the emissions crap that comes on those diesels nowadays. Yeah, I won't.
If I was gonna do a diesel, I would actually do a build using like a 3126 Cat and a 7-speed Spicer and like a medium old school medium duty framed vehicle.
I don't know. I was kind of partial to the old 2-stroke Detroits.
Like a 6V71.
No, the old 4-bangers. Put one of those in an old square body Chevy.
Like a 4V53.
Yeah, something like that.
Bulletproof motor.
Yeah. It's either that or put a BT6 in it, one of the two.
Depending on how much torque you want.
That's a real hot conversion now.
I mean these diesels are going to make a circle and come back around because it's easier to make synthetic fuel to burn in diesels than it is gasoline.
Yep.
So I have a feeling there's going to be some more diesels.
Well, even if you look in other countries, diesel is predominant.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't see
they're gonna come out with some synthetic fuel to burn in combustible engines. They have to.
Well, that's like the new 32 or the 24 valve Cummins. I mean, I don't know how many times I've had construction guys come in and go, it's not running good, and I'm going, all right, well, what do you put in it for diesel? Well, I was putting some ag gas in it for a while. Yeah, you can't do that. No ag gas in these injectors on these 24 valves. This ain't the old 12 valve where you can burn anything you want in them.
Or run propane in your combustible engines. You fill it up with waste fuel in there.
Yeah, there's people running diesels with all kinds of different fuel sources, and it's amazing because it's like, okay, I can see how this is benefiting.
Yeah.
But
that's like the old military deuce and a half, man. You could put kerosene, transmission fluid, all kinds of stuff.
They had those
I love deuce and a half.
Yeah,
it's old mechanical injection C-series Cummins.
Yeah.
I tried to get my boss to buy one, and he was like, why not go with the 5-ton? And I'm like, because they're more expensive. Like, deuce and a half cheaper than
those things smoke and smoke and smoke.
Yep, and they run worth the shit on the freeway.
Well,
yeah, but they can pull like no other.
You do a 45 on the freeway top speed.
that or you get the old slapstick style 915s and put a trailer, put a modern like 5th wheel or gooseneck.
Yep. I was looking into it hot and heavy because I love deuce and a halves, and then he got me thinking, okay, well, maybe we can get a 5-ton. And then I was looking at the cost of repairs and everything, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
We can't afford that in the budget.
The Chevy 6-liter gas will run forever.
Yeah, as long the only problem I've run into with the 6-liter and the 5.3 gas is when the damn oil pumps lose their prime after an oil change, and you can't get oil pressure out of the son of a bitch. And then you got to sit there and you got to change the oil pump and fill it full of grease and get it to prime again.
Or exhaust manifold.
Yeah.
That's on the 5.3s. 5.3s mainly. Lyle makes a jig to drill them out though.
Yes, yep. I have found every time that I change out an exhaust manifold, I'm breaking at least 3.
Oh yeah, you got to be prepared. That's like I sell my customers. Yeah, Hayden, it's me. yeah, I always prepare my customers and let them know, we're looking at, you could be looking at 3, 4, 5 hours worth of extraction time, getting those bolts out. So, you got an exhaust leak, just be prepared.
Yeah.
That's like the Ford Triton, the
Oh.
3-valve Tritons and the broken spark plugs.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, Tritons. Oh boy.
The 3-valve V10s are decent.
Yeah, the problem is the damn spark plugs.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
leave them
Well,
in,
they've
people
got a
leave them in
special
there for
extraction kit for those.
120. People leave them in there for 120,000 miles, and then wonder why when they go into Ford and get an estimate, it's an $800 estimate for spark plugs, and it's like because they're preparing you for the fact that they're going to break all the spark plugs trying to get them out.
Well, that and Ford's notorious for the dual freaking lug nuts.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, you hosed them.
The Ford 234 cylinder with 2 plugs per cylinder on the old Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
But they do make a special extraction kit for the Tritons.
But the Hemi, the 5.7 Hemi is no different.
Yeah, it's called. Yeah, they make a special extraction kit for the 5.4 Tritons. It's called Replace with Coyote.
Yeah.
I've got the toolkit for extracting the spark plugs out. It works. It actually works really good. I mean, I spent enough on the darn thing, and it pops it in and then extracts it out. I've used it many times.
Or a newer model like EcoBoost.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't had much experience with the EcoBoost, but I figure those will be coming up time for turbos anytime now.
I heard decent things about them. The new.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty decent things, but the problem is you get all these people that go into Walmart and get their $29 oil changes. They don't use the right oil on them. They wonder why they're eating turbos. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
that or they're. What I get is these people with these EcoBoosts are towing these that they're like constantly pushing the upper limits of their tow ratings. So their turbos are like whining, and their exhaust gas temperatures are like super up through the roof. Yeah. They're wondering why they're blowing the charge air cooler down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and if you're towing. Especially, you got to look at what's your cab weight, with everything in the cab plus your tow capacity.
Yeah, people like to max that out. It's like
it's like most of the time you're overloaded by like 2,000-3,000 pounds.
Well, especially when they put 1,000 pounds worth of crap in the bed of the truck in the process.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Like I was. Like on the other stream, that's what I was saying. Like the troopers around here, they target a lot of horse trailers, race car trailers, and things like that because they know the chances are they're overloaded.
Yeah,
really.
They're nailing them right and left.
They nail a bunch of people with horse trailers here.
Overloaded on what? The towing weight capacity? You mean?
Yeah.
I do. Huh.
Well, see out here, if you're hauling a 3-horse or bigger on a truck, you're required to get a Class B license.
Yeah,
and they pull over left and right people with 3-horse trailers and bigger, to check their license credentials.
Not down here.
Yeah, if you're pulling a 3-axle trailer, gooseneck or bumper pull. You're getting pulled over.
Not down here. I'm in the middle of crawfish, rice, and cattle country. Horse country where I'm at.
Yeah, Texas is pretty lenient too.
Yeah, Ohio's not.
If you're a farmer, a cattle rancher, or raise livestock, or what have you, you're not required to have a CDL. You're not.
A lot of people put not for hire, and then they'll get these low boy rigs, and they'll put 3 freaking buggy crawlers on it. They don't have a CDL, but they're driving a freaking dual axle rig with air brakes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they get pulled over here. I see them all the time on the state routes and on the back roads.
Damn.
They're slick. Sheriffs nail them. DOT nails them, or troopers.
Huh.
It's like,
That's news to me on that.
oh yeah, they're big on it because Ohio did a report back in 2019 that a lot of accidents were caused by overweighted vehicles.
Yeah.
And they started enforcing a lot of that.
Yeah, California.
Because we don't have scales here.
I'm pretty sure I overloaded my trailer once or twice.
We've done it before.
Hey, look at the Irish. We have a bread shortage down here for some reason.
Oh no!
Ask me why. Bread.
The LS Jeep that I did, I put on back of my trailer, which one, the Jeep is wide, too wide for the rungs, so I straddled the rungs like that. Let me see if I can find a picture of that. That was comical night and very nerve wracking.
Mm.
Yeah, it was definitely overloaded.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough around here now that they were cracking down on it because it's like you got to pay close attention. But with us traveling in and out of state, we're a target anyway.
Right.
So it's like we constantly monitor that. Plus, two, it saves on fuel.
I just got a dress from Target. Speaking of Target.
I wish it was that Target. Man, we had stadies and locals right by the shop. Now the shop's right outside city limits, so it's like we're pretty much in the country.
I gotta find this picture.
And they nailed my driver for a seatbelt violation. It's his first one since he's been like 18. I'm like,
Pennsylvania used to be a second offense for seatbelt.
well, they could have got him for no turn signal because he was leaving out of his property. But it's like the dude let him slide on that, but he still nailed him for the seatbelt, and it's like,
I used to get pulled over all the time in Pennsylvania driving the Willys because it doesn't have a seatbelt, and I would constantly when I was in school.
yeah, it was funny when he came into the shop and he's like, I got pulled over. Like, what for? Seatbelt. What?
My Willys don't have any seatbelts.
Then he was like, so when you leave tonight, make sure, he's like, because they're lurking, make sure that you use turn signals and have seatbelts. Like, why are they lurking on us?
I'm looking for this picture.
It's like, we already got a guy down the road that calls, and complains about every freaking thing. Except the time we took the race cars up and down the road, that.
You mean
that was our fault.
You mean you don't street drive your race cars? What's wrong with you?
Well, where our shop's located is like a major road. So there's a ton of vehicles, even at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. It's heavily, used by trucks. And there's like right across the railroad tracks, there's a lot of like industry. So that's like a half mile away from the shop. So it's not really a road that you want to take a race car on.
All right, y'all see?
It's a very narrow road.
Y'all see that? What I put up in here about hidden? Cajun, what are your thoughts on my formula above? Okay, and let me show you what is formula is. If I can see it. Oh, okay, here we go. There we go. Towing capacity equals threshold of load minus the price of tomatoes on Tuesday, dividing by the drag, coefficient of square tires divided by 0. Yeah, that's the formula I use. Okay. All right. Well, that sounds pretty good. And here's my answer back to him.
That's funny.
Now, all of those are real words. Okay.
It's almost like the turbo and
But
calculator.
yeah, you talking about that video by that guy that's talking all in big words?
Yeah, the hydrocoptic marsal veins and
Yeah.
the lunar wane shaft. And the,
That guy right there, that's the same video we talking about. I don't know how he memorized all of that.
Probably reading it from a teleprompter.
it was like it looks like
no, it wasn't a teleprompter. They say in there this is not a teleprompter or nothing in there, and I got a kick out of that. I did. This guy had that memorized. Okay. Oh man, and it all added up to something. Okay, which was
some ridiculous number. Only the government will purchase or something.
It all added up to bull butter.
I tried to explain trailer weights to people, and they get lost because there's so many variables. You know, it all depends on what you're hauling and how what the capacities are, and it's kind of like how people they ask me time and time again, well, what's your setup? Dude, do you realize that setup changes 15 freaking times in one day? I'm the one, doing it. It's like something that give you an exact figure ever. Plus, too, what we do, it's all based on what the driver's comfortable with, what their weight limit is, and things like that.
What?
It's like math and geometry play a huge role, but
did you just say meth?
Math.
Oh.
Although I'm pretty sure that half the other
we know the tracker
on math.
A good time.
Oh yeah, so this is the day that I put this LS swap Jeep on my trailer.
Yeah.
The tire's on the rung of the trailer. So I got one tire, so I kind of catty cornered it.
Right.
Let me see if I found a better picture. That was a special delivery. I was way over programming it with HP tuners and kind of failing for most of it. And then I kind of finally got it. After some coaching and some long conversations with people that are way better than me.
Oh, that sounded like tape.
There we go. I zoomed in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, yeah.
On the tools too.
Oh, man, look at the tires on that Jeep.
Yeah, those are 42s. I put a 6.2. I put a 6.2 LS out of a GMC Max Tow in that. Yeah. And I got it to work with the Jeep body module so that all the Jeep gauges work with the LS computer. It was a freaking nightmare.
Those tires will not fit on my Jeep. Okay, let's see. Did Hidden Brian, did you respond to Hidden's he asked you what you thought about that formula. Oh, okay, look, I got you, buddy. No wonder I couldn't send you an email on that. That was the one to look in the Irish. Okay.
You gotta plug the RD2 to the aft end of the Moxie interrupter, so you can prevent side fumbling.
Yeah. Yo, Mix Mowers is in the house. What's going on, mon ami? My England buddy over there. What's happening, Mix Mowers? Man, y'all should have seen night before last. Oh my God, Mix Mowers came up in here. We had Bruce's shop up in here. We had
I think I was here the night before last, wasn't I?
Night before last? No, you wasn't in the panel, Jamie. But I think you were in the chat. And this is early in the morning. Man, look, we had one heck of a stream, and Mix Mowers and all my other buddies,
Oh yeah, I was lurking.
They just started doing a super chat train, like back and back and back and back. Man,
I was
anyway. Mix Mowers is the what's the word for it? Authority on small engines in England. Okay. Mix Mowers is the man over in England. He's the other Bruce's Shop, Zippo, Varga, Steve Small Engine Saloon, Boo Lucat type of guy over there in England. Very informative man. He is. He shares the wealth in lawnmower repair, small engine repair, weed eater. He does.
Yeah, I had to string my weed eaters. I'm not thrilled about that. I wish there was an easier way to do that.
Oh, stringing weed eater heads, that's easy. But, when you know how to do them.
No, well,
I can give you a couple of tips and tricks on how to get away without doing that, though.
I'm all ears.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Meow.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do something here real quick.
Hey, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
You get you
Meow.
empty, good, like a Husqvarna or steel head. Okay, that you screw the trimmer line holder into.
Yeah.
Just take the guts out of it. Okay, and they got a hole on each side. Okay, get you some like 200-pound test fishing line that they use offshore for the tuna boats, or just get you the thickest line you can, especially square weed eater string.
Okay.
Okay, and get you a good knot on that, and put you 6 or 7 inches of it out on each side. I don't know what size trimmer if you have a guard on it or what. Okay, and then you tie you a knot on the other end. You know how to do a regular one granny half knot, and then slide that knot down right by there so it can wiggle a little bit. You got a knot on the inside of the head. Okay, the head. You got a knot right here, and then you have a knot on the other side. And that's how you do it. I mean, as simple as that. And if you use that thick square line, and as long as you're not hitting chain link pinks like my wife does, like Miss Missy does, she hits the fence all the time. But that, because I don't have the bump head. I don't need it. I can go the whole year without changing those 2 pieces of string out. I can go the whole year. Missy uses it. But twice a month. Imagine that.
Mhm.
Well, I do a lot of edging with it too. So
Yeah, well, you can do that with this. Yeah, you can edge with it too, and all. Check your email, more to me. And I need to get me a couple of certain things that Mick has. I'm not going to give it away. Y'all have to go on Saturday afternoons. Okay, like Central Time, 1 o'clock. Like either 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. It don't matter where you at in the United States. Mick Mowers does a live panel, and he's got the best of the best on there. Okay, people ask questions. Hey, Mick, or whoever's in the panel, I have a question. My motor's doing this. My motor's not doing this. Okay, so we try to help them out on there. And usually we take care of their problems, and then we talk just about this and that. And he used to have uh, giveaways on there. I have the Mix More key ring. Okay, I have that. Yeah, I gave a few of them away. I won several times. I gave them to other people. So yeah, Mick's a good guy. He is. He is.
I dread standing up every time to go get a drink right now.
Well, put your pants on then. Okay. All right.
Oh man.
Hey.
that was funny though when CP did that though. That was hilarious.
Wait, what CP did?
Terry told him one day we were joking around on one of the streams, and he was like, he said something to CP, and he's like, "Oh, so you don't have any pants on, and see that's why you won't stand up." And CP was like, "How'd you know?" Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she did hurt herself. She's got a sciatica. Sciatica nerve problem. Yeah. So yeah, I just remember that.
Now my leg is numb.
Yeah. Well, usually my leg, when a sciatica problem, it doesn't get numb. That means poor circulation on my part in my leg. But when the sciatica goes out, I mean that is it. It's going to be a sharp pain from my buttocks down to my big toe. And it's not gout neither.
That's like my shoulder.
Yeah, I don't wish gout on anybody.
Up, I lose the feeling in the pinky and the finger next to it, and
oh man, yeah. It's 710. It's 710. Where you at, man? I sent you a link a long time ago. Unless you're still not feeling good, probably.
I'm cussing at 40 right now.
Well, 710 ain't feeling good. He just needs some more 710.
He just needs some more. Yeah, he needs rigged. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We have a blast when 17 comes on here with that rigged gang. Yeah. I think Mix Mowers was in here one time for that. We was having a giveaway and all that. I think Mick was in here that night, and just in the stream down there, down there in the chat part instead of being up on the panel. Oh, we had Bruce up in here the other night. Man, we had a blast, and Mick was in here night before last. And that was the stream I was telling y'all about.
I was in that. Man. I was in the panel, or not the panel, but I was lurking and doing the numbers, playing the numbers game.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a game that night before last. We didn't have a game. We just had a raid from Founded Buried, one of Mick's buddies up in Canada. Brian Adriel, he knows Founded Buried. George. George Combs. Yeah, I call him T George. That's my nickname for him, T George.
Oh man.
You know, the little French part of it there, T George. And George came in and gave us a raid, and we had like 35, 40 people in here, and everybody started doing the super chat train and stickers and all that. Mick jumps in with a 50-pound. Oh man, look, they had me almost crying the other night, man. And then CP, the two-latic was in here. You know, big CP. Okay, he was in here, and we were talking about tools and all this. And you know, I have CP up. You know, whenever he gets a chance to come in, and man, it's just like Power Stroke Jude, the diesel mechanic. He was up in here. Yeah, we have a blast with all the engine mechanics, small engine, diesel, car. We have a blast. I don't limit. Race car, red line Gary, right there. That's right. Man knows his stuff about racing cars. Okay, now he's not in NASCAR with Dale Earnhardt and all that bunch. You know, he just has his own class over there on the dirt track. You know, so
asphalt.
Y'all do asphalt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have buddies that run dirt.
Right. Okay.
You just said doo-doo.
No, you know.
Yeah, well, I'll do that too. Yeah. He do that. Yeah, he does do that. He do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A do is short for doesn't, or does.
Yeah, I've got friends that they're in sprints, 360s, 410s.
Where did it snow at recently?
I don't know. Somebody said that they had expected snow.
I don't know about snow, but there was someplace that had some major hail. It looked like snow when they showed it on the news, but it was hail.
Okay, I seen something about we expecting snow. Expecting. They didn't say it did snow. They said we expecting snow. And then 2 days ago, I saw where the lower 48 in the United States got their first snow of the season, of the year. Yeah, and I want to say it was probably around maybe Montana or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it had to be because it sure as heck wasn't down here.
Well,
no, yeah, right.
We've been in the heat wave and it's getting hotter
today. I should know. I got like a face full of like hot fuel in my face. It was 100 degrees.
Yeah, you was put a snow cone on your face. Look here, look out, Dirt Jason Hall with a $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, sir. Brian Hooper's heading out. Thank you for coming in, Brian Hooper. Appreciate your channel support, brother, as always.
See you, Brian.
Yeah, Jamie, check out Brian Hooper's channel. He's got some awesome stuff on there with cars.
I will.
Yeah, the fun thing about my work is there's never a dull moment.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Because it's like I have my team that I work with, but there's like in my past I've done like been a part of late model crews, street stock, limited sportsmen's, so and then dirt, with sprints, late models, sport mods, and legends. So it's like I can bounce around a little bit when I have the availability, and never a dull moment.
I've never done anything with Circle Track. I've done some stuff with Baja racers.
Oh, okay. Long endurance races. Yeah.
The hardest thing that I've done outside of circle track is drag racing.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
When I was a part of those two teams, that was insane because you're tearing down every freaking run.
Yeah.
Boom! Steel Wool Queen comes in with a $2 super sticker, and she says, "All of y'all have a good night and love you, Cajun." Thank you, Steel Wool Queen. Appreciate that very much.
Go to bed.
I didn't care much when the 8th mile stuff, started taking over. I was always a quarter mile guy.
Just throw 606 rear and high, a lot of RPMs. The 606 center section for the 8th mile, and just launch it. Put a nice ladder bar in the back and just have at it.
Yeah, I think it was AHRA and NHRA's rules to shorten it to an 8th mile because they felt that it was safer.
Yeah.
Luke Duke.
I'm old school.
Luke Duke says,
I've been doing quarter mile since the late 80s, early 90s, and then they started doing 8th mile, and I was like, oh god.
I was doing computers in the early 90s. I wasn't even doing this car stuff.
Luke Duke, he says, I build drag car parts.
Oh yeah, Luke he's mentioned that before.
Yeah. Oh, also, Dirk. Let's see, who it was. I mentioned the super chat, but I didn't mention the comment. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Glad to be here. Yeah, that's right. You said that right, brother. Luke, dude, send me a link. I'm at the shop right now. All right, Luke. Let me see if I can find the email on this computer.
Oh, Luke's going to show us some good stuff.
All right, Luke. Send me an email, brother. You know my email. It's in my description box in the bottom. Send me an email real quick.
Oh man, this is awful.
Well, you know what? Hold on, Luke. Don't do that. All right.
You don't have some 800 milligram Motrin over there to help calm that down?
Grab this, Luke.
Some bottle somewhere that was issued to me by the military.
Take some Motrin, hydrate, and change your socks.
Luke, dude, grab this link in the chat real quick because I'm gonna delete it after you grab it. There you go, Luke, dude. It's gonna take him 6 seconds to hear that because of the lag in YouTube.
Yeah, my worst experience in Afghanistan was one night they had steak night. And let me tell you, when those TCNs cook steak, they don't know how to cook steak.
Or surf and turf.
I had never had heartburn before in my life.
Or surf and turf. Have you ever had? So my worst moment is I was at the outpost. So we had these Russian contractors. They were trying to make Italian pizza. Well, they ended up putting tuna and broccoli on pizza and thought it was a good idea.
Oh, I love broccoli. I love tuna.
My worst was we were building a combat outpost, and the Army hooked us up with steaks one night, and they didn't have any lighter fluid for the charcoal, and so they
cooking on the Humvees.
They used JP8 to light up the charcoal, and that must have been the most. Oh my God, those steaks were terrible. I mean, they were great because we hadn't had them in so long, but they were just nothing but The flavor was.
I
was-
crossed,
Y'all didn't have a torch or anything to light the coal with?
I was about to say that I crossed fence grating, and I took an acetylene torch and heat that fence grating up and threw the meat on it.
Oh,
There's Luke Duke. What's up, morning, mate?
uh-oh, can't hear him.
And just like Jamie has shop envy.
Yeah, look at the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chop saw. I see a bender.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, two back.
Well, look at that long bed on that miter saw.
Got a
Look
bender.
at those two benders. Are those JD squared? Are they JD squared?
Got a couple benders.
Yes, ma'am.
Dang.
Yeah, I was looking at getting a JD squared, the electric over hydraulic.
Yeah, here's another important tool right here. The notcher. Mettler Brothers. Yeah.
Damn it, boy, that's a hell of a bit.
Yeah, I just built this.
Nice.
Just tonight.
Nice.
Ladder bar suspension there.
Yeah, that hooks to the rear end right there.
Mm-hmm.
And this end up here hooked to a mount on the transmission mount.
Mm-hmm.
So are you building like a traditional cross member and then doing like a shackle style ladder bar on the transmission mount, or is it going to be like a hard surface like a Heim joint or a Johnny joint type?
I would think a Heim.
Yeah, it has Heim joints. Yeah, it has Heim joints that hook to this piece right here.
Yep.
And then that bolts to the rear axle. And this is your transmission. And then the torque arm bolts right there.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to build a torque arm when I do the transfer case mount ladder bar.
There we got a lathe over here.
Yep. That's an old lathe too.
That's what I learned. That's what I learned on when I went to
Bridgeport.
No shortage of oxygen there. It looks like. Or is that argon?
I think it might have locked up.
I don't know, but he's got the tall 4
That's
foot.
argon, yeah. Argon.
He got the 4 foot bottle, so it could be either one.
Mix. Dang, I think the camera locked up on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'll tell you how to fix it right quick. Stop the camera and then restart it.
All right.
I have shop envy because I have to do everything out of my kitchen.
I wish our shop was big enough to have half of that stuff.
Let me try going closer to the unit.
It's still your camera's still on the bottles.
If I had even a garage of some sort, then I can actually do more than just flux core weld because I'm not sleeping with acetylene or oxygen bottles in my house.
Right.
But I got decent at flux welding.
Okay. I think Luke Duke got froze.
Flux flux core welding. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's all I use.
Might as well just go back to stick welding.
Oh, there he is.
Is that a bend pack lift or is that a Rhino?
And his fingers in the way.
It's a rotary.
Yeah,
It's a rotary
yeah.
lift.
Okay. I
Your
couldn't
fing-
see it.
oh.
There it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't see with
Rotary.
the finger in the way.
Looks like about a 10K.
Yeah, I just got it back to unfrozen. Here's a bunch of parts that I built right here. A bunch of stuff. Those are 4th gen Camaro K motors
Nice.
and A arms right there. Those are made out of tubing, which is like
Nice.
new tubing. They come out with it stronger than chromoly, but real light. So people's been using that a lot.
Yeah, I'm still using just regular DOM steel.
Oh, look at that. All nice,
Right.
freshly painted and stuff. Dang.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, outer coat. Yeah, bunch of stuff gotta get shipped out. Big K, man.
Yeah, you guys do
Dang.
powder coating there?
This right here is a Mustang Fox body. Can't remember.
Can't remember, yep.
Luke, do you do any powder coating over there?
We got the
I see a weed
No,
eater
we,
right there.
we don't do powder
That's-
coating here. We take it somewhere.
I saw a weed eater right there. Next to that
seen-
Mustang.
Cajun seen the weed eater, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
You want to check
What's
out
wrong?
the weed eater, Cajun?
What's wrong with that
All
thing?
right, check it out.
Cajun.
Oh,
Cajun
the
sniffed
camera
out
froze.
the yard tools.
I'm over here drooling over
Damn it, the camera.
the tubing work and the K member work, and Cajun's like, "Oh, I see a weed eater."
Yeah. Well, that's my specialty.
Frozen.
Weed eaters, small engine, chainsaws. Hell, I can hop up a chainsaw.
Excuse me.
Well, hey, better out than in.
That's it.
Oh, froze up on me.
The comments here are interesting.
Yeah, like Dirk Jason Hall said, what's the best coins to start collecting? Well, and I did reply to him. I says, go to the bank, get you a $25 box of pennies. Look for the wheat pennies and the error pennies, the error and varieties. You know, the major errors. Okay, don't be looking for the double mint marks. Okay, and all that. That's not really worth a lot of money in an old penny. Okay.
I got a couple of markers.
But you go into like the double dies. Oh man, yeah. You never know. You can make anywhere from $10,000 to $27,000 just off of one penny out of that penny box. And me and Brian, Adriel Automotive up in here, he can attest to that.
Yep.
That has happened several times in the past 3 years.
That's very true.
Yeah. For North Coins, he found two of the 92 close AM pennies. 1992. Okay, a $10,000 coin.
Oof. So just go to the bank and get $25 brick of pennies.
Yep, go over there. Well, I mean, you're not gonna. Well, you might get lucky, like Mitchell Spencer did on his 1969 San Francisco double die. But that was his first box he ever looked through, and but that's rare to find a 27,000. That's rare to find a $27,000 coin in your first box from the bank. Okay.
Yeah, but at least you might get something good out of it.
Right, right. I mean, they got lucky. I mean, well, it doesn't have to do with luck. If you continuously buy penny boxes from the bank, you're going to end up finding something good every now and then. Oh, Dolmar. Okay, Dolmar. Uh, I don't have nothing against Dolmar.
Sweetie.
I don't have nothing against Dolmars. Run True Fuel, pre-mixed fuel in them. You'll never have a problem with the carburetors.
Yeah. And
Now
the
see, at the
camera froze
shop-
up again.
At the shop for all of our gas powered stuff for the yard, because we got 6 acres. We put a little bit of racing fuel in them. And clean out.
Huh. Okay. Well,
just a tad.
Most of the problems with most of this equipment is either people leave them with bad gas in them, they use ethanol, or they break the string that starts them.
Yeah. Pulling too hard on them. Yeah. Yeah. True Fuel. Use that all year round. Chainsaws, weed eaters. You'll never have to bring them to a repair shop for carburetor issues. Okay.
They use so little fuel. I mean, why not just buy good stuff and use it in them?
That's right. That's right.
You know?
I did a Husky 50 for a guy that owns a dirt construction business, and he has a fireplace at his house, and he likes to cook outside all the time. You know, on in French we call it a braise, okay, an open fire pit, and so his construction company that he owns, somebody straight gas one of the 50 Rancher 50s Husqvarna chainsaws, and I upgraded it to a 55. Okay, just I put it this way, gave him a lot more power. And I told him what to use. You know, I says, buy you the little quarts of it at Walmart or whatever. Well, he went to Lowe's right down the road from his house, and he bought a gallon of it. And he dared somebody not to put that in the chainsaws and weed eaters. He said, if y'all put anything out of the red cans in a weed eater, you fired.
Wow.
He said, this right here in this gallon can is for weed eaters and the chainsaws we use. And he called me 2 years later and said, man, my stuff's still working just like it left your shop.
Put like a can of nitro in there from an RC car. Joking.
Yeah.
I used to run nitro. Those little engines will go.
There goes the piston.
Yeah.
I used to watch Junkyard Wars, and I saw them. They took this weed eater motor and they put nitro in it, and they made a remote controlled airplane just out of junkyard parts.
Wow.
I don't know if you ever heard of Junkyard Wars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and lay down because both of my legs are tingling.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, you got to take care of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay down and I'll be in the chat, but this is like sucking at life. There's no way I can go to sleep like this.
Walk around. Beat on your buttock. Left and right where that nerve goes to. Just hit on it like that.
This
Hey,
like
I wake up sometimes and my hand is so numb. I mean, it hurts to touch my fingers like that, or when I move it, it hurts. And I gotta do this right here. I gotta do this right here. Like, I gotta do that, or right here. I gotta rub it like that, or do right here. And then all of a sudden, that blood starts circulating to my hand. And it feels so good when it finally lets loose. That stuff wakes me up. My hands are so numb, and they feel like they that big around. Okay, and when I do that right there or right here, it does. The blood flows and all that. I need to get that checked out, big time.
well, luckily
That's poor.
everything I do and go like get checked out, it gets into my military medical record. So
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, right.
I'm trying to make it to retirement without medical retirement. I'm trying to do my
Yeah, because if you get on the medical retirement, you won't get as much as you can with your full time retirement.
I can get more. If I but I don't want to be like I don't want to have a high disability rating, and getting a job for doing what I'm doing might be challenging.
Oh, well, that's true too. Yeah.
Yep, I hear you. I got 100%. My disability rating's 100%. I mean, the money's good, but just I don't know. That's why I have to open my own shop. I'm too handicapped to do much anything anymore.
I'm trying to make it to that 2-0 or 2-2.
Yeah. How many? Are you what? A year or two off of it?
No, I'm like 6 years off of it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I had a break in service. Like I came in, got out, and came back in. I was in the
Oh,
National
okay.
Guard first.
Yeah, I didn't know what
Okay.
was wrong with me. I couldn't get out of the service fast enough when I got back. So I completed my enlistment and got out. But if I would have known then what I know now, I would have fought for my medical retirement.
But I'll lay down. I'll be in the chat. But holy
All
crap,
All right, Jamie, have a good night.
this sucks.
Yeah. Blue
I'll see
time.
you around. I'll be around. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get well enough to go build skid plates. Maybe get that intake on there, but I don't want to put that intake on the old head because then I have to take it off and regrind it and fit
Poof.
the intake and the exhaust on the new head when the cam comes in.
What's up, Joe Sharp? What's happening, mon ami? Yeah. All right. Gotta get Joe
Nice,
Sharp
Mike.
in here.
Nice, Mike. Yeah, I'm 14 total years in the Army.
I spent 14 in the Navy, but I was a ground pounder. I wasn't
There you go, Joe.
a ship guy.
Well, John Francis is in the house. What's up, John Francis? Another Louisiana man in the house.
I'm just a glorified ditch digger.
Yeah, boy. We got some.
I was a construction mechanic, but I didn't do an awful lot of mechanicking when I was overseas.
You worked with the Seabees.
Yeah,
Yep, CB, construction battalion. Battalion.
You went to Fort Leonard Wood because I went to Fort Leonard Wood because I drove the Tonka toys for a little bit.
The EOs went to Leonard Wood. I was in Port Hueneme. I did my A school. I did my A school in Port Hueneme, and then I did my pre-deployments out of
Gulfport, Mississippi. I did my pre-deployments out of Fort Bliss.
Oh yeah.
And then a couple times I just left from the airport and like just got dumped over, and that was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting times. One day I'll open up more and talk about them. But not right now.
I hear you. Well, I'm gonna get out of here myself. I'm gonna call her night.
You getting out, Brian? Yeah, sharp out.
They don't have 15-year retirements. Yeah, I'm trying to make it to 20. I'm really trying to make it to 22. There's a reason behind it.
Sharp eyes coming in, Brian.
I'm at 14 total right now.
Well, y'all have a good night. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I gotta get up tomorrow. I got people to call and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. You got
I'm trying to find a place.
Let's see. Trying to find that business establishment.
I got a nurse middle-aged woman pain right now in my back.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, Brian.
James,
Take care.
Thank you for your service.
Everybody in chat. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And thank you, Brian. Or I'm kind of like, well,
Jamie, I'll shoot you my number so you can text me if you have any questions.
All right, we'll do.
All right, take care.
Yep, take care, Brian.
Oh boy, man, she sounds like she's
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't fake that.
I'm gonna go lay down. I'll be in the chat, but I don't have any. My legs are tingling right now.
Or you could use a good back rub right there where the small of your back meets, right on each side of your spine, and do the thumb things like that. Oh yeah.
Well, I need to get somebody to do that for me because my range of motion in my shoulder is not that good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was just saying you need somebody to do that.
Yeah, I need a. I don't know. The funny thing is, my truck, it sucks because I had to, when I was towing it to go four-wheeling, the Jeep, I had to stop like twice to get out and walk around. Like, I don't know. I've never experienced this before. This really started about a few weeks ago. Slowly, I'm like, well, something's a little weird, but I just kind of deal with it because most of the time I'm on my feet, I'm okay.
Right.
I sit down and it's like it's sucking at life. Like I have zero feeling right now. Like my legs are numb. Like I can like.
Dang, boy, I can't take that like that.
But now when I'm driving my Jeep, I guess it's the way the seat is positioned, or it's the fact that it's a 40-year-old vinyl hard seat that just has no give. But I don't get, my legs don't get as fatigued.
You got to get one of those shower heads that has that pulse on it, that pop, 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 and then aim that at your lower back right there.
The way that'd be a little hard. The way my house is that I'm renting right now, it's a one-bedroom, flat, handicapped, accessible house. That's why I'm able to get a gigantic Snap-on roll cart in here because of the freaking ramp, the wheelchair ramp.
Oh, look at Iris said, find you a midget to walk on your back. He says, I know one.
I need like one of those like Homer Simpson chiropractors, the ones that kick you over the trash can and you're magically fixed.
Well, the reason Look of the Iris is saying that, he's he's a little short fella about that top.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go check on a youngin.
Okay.
But yeah, it sucks. I finally got my Texas driver, my Texas plate in.
Oh yeah, you were saying that earlier. You got all your registration and all that good stuff in the mail.
Now I got this.
You didn't get a personalized plate?
No, they want like it's like $200 a year for vanity plates. I just got
Yeah, that's the thing about Louisiana. They want
I just got a classic. I just got a classic tag. I didn't get
yeah,
I didn't get an antique tag
uh,
because that means they're gonna try to restrict me on how much I can drive, and I
yeah.
drive about 10 to 15,000 miles a year on my Jeep. Roughly.
When I was in Arizona, I wanted a personalized plate, and it was $25. Okay, but
I
it
have my
was
Arizona plate still.
uh, and I had mine Boudreaux. Okay, I wanted to spell it a certain way. That was already taken,
Oh
and
my!
I found out why later on, about 6 months later, why that plate was already taken. It was a buddy of mine that lived not far from me. His wife had that plate because she was from Lake Charles, Louisiana.
I'm still.
So I took the uh, they said spell it different. So I said, okay, Boodrow. They said, yeah, that'll work. So if you read if you read that plate, Boudreaux, you knew where I was from driving in Arizona.
That was my Arizona plate for the Jeep. I got Arizona. Well, the Georgia plates in Pennsylvania somewhere. So now I have Pennsylvania, Virginia, Arizona, and now Texas. The I'm gonna be getting I'm gonna have to dig my Georgia plates out sometime. But yeah,
What's up, pizza guy? What's going on, mon ami?
Hey, pizza guy.
What's up, my brother?
and then my most favorite plate of them all.
Oh yeah, that was when you was overseas.
Yeah, that's one of them. Nah, this is my Pennsylvania plate. This Jeep has been with me at all of my active duty stations.
Yeah, we can't do that down here in Louisiana. We got to turn in our plates when we sell a vehicle or whatever.
Oh,
We
we
have
just
to turn our plates into the DMV.
there's military exemptions because when you move, like you don't always get that option, like right away. There's military exemptions for turning plates in. Like I looked them all up. Like for Virginia, like if I wasn't for the Fairfax County, like if I wasn't military, then I would have to. But military is like, nope, you don't have to.
No, okay.
But I'm not. I'm staying in Texas, or that's the plan.
I'll
Now
be back in a minute. I got to go lean over the dock for a minute.
I usually call
Alright.
it. I usually call it. About to have a busted radiator. That's my cue to go to the bathroom. That felt a little better standing up.
Yeah, it might be a circulation thing.
Um, well, as long as it doesn't happen when I'm building this stupid skid plate.
Well, don't feel bad. I
Yeah.
pulled in this arm. I pulled a tendon from here to about here, and then right on top of the wrist in this area, I nailed one. So my range of motion is very limited. And then we were pulling motors, so it was like, every turn of a wrench, every freaking, when you're trying to position an engine and it's slipping, it was a nightmare. It's been going on for like almost 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure I hyperextended the tendons. So I brace it during the day and then try to get the brace cleaned.
Well, when I'm not doing anything like crazy, like travel, I'm usually working in an office. Unless I'm like driving to a work site or picking up equipment or otherwise I'm usually in an office doing a lot of paperwork. My job's about like 1 hour of fun to 5 hours of paperwork.
Yeah, my day job, I do marketing and admin stuff, and then the shop. So I'm constantly using my hands, and I'm like, oh my god.
Favorite coin y'all have?
Boy, that's a hard one.
Mm.
Probably an 1800 bust.
Huh. You have one?
It was in the pile that my great grandfather gave me.
Well, you sure got a nice coin right there. That's for damn sure.
I got a few of them. It's like an 1832 is I think is the year or 18 something. I don't know. My uncle knows more about it than I do.
Z Rich, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing, Z Rich? Uh,
I have coins I don't even know anything about. I have, like I said, $2 bills that were uncut that I folded that I probably like finger marked all the coins in a bad way because I was young and not as educated on coin collecting. They just look cool. They sound cool when they hit the ground.
you know what? I want to say my favorite coin is. Uh, I got it from Jeep and John. Okay, and a lot of people in here know Jeep and John. In the chat, Pizza Guy knows him. Hidden knows him. Silver Coin Hunter, what's going on, mon ami? Silver knows Jeep and John. I think that's one of my favorite coins right there. Would be in yeah, because he sent it to me out of the kindness of his heart. Well, actually, I won it. Uh, it's a 1964 Lincoln cent, Lincoln penny, and it's so toned. It is unreal how toned this coin is. So yeah, I think that would be my favorite coin in my collection right there. I do have others. Uh, that's got to be the one.
I have some walking liberty or a couple of them.
The $50 or the ASE Walking Liberties.
The halves.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
have some Ben Franklin halves.
yeah. I just showed a Walking Liberty earlier.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think I mentioned, yeah, that one. Yeah, I have a couple of them.
Yeah.
I don't. They're not. They're not as in that good a condition though.
There's a Kennedy right there.
Yeah, the Walking Liberty halves that I have, I don't think are in as good condition. Just like the bust coin, I know the year you can see, and it's very faded.
Silver Clan's in the house. What's up, Silver Clan? He said, Silver Clan said, my favorite coin is my 1955 DDO PCGS EF40. Okay, that's the 1955 Lincoln that's double die that you can't miss that. Okay, if you look at this penny, you think you drunk or something. Okay, even if you're sober, you think you drunk because it's that bold of a double die. You're
So
seeing double.
it's like two Lincoln heads or two wheat heads.
The date, the date, all the wording on the obverse. Oh man, look, it's so prominent, you can't miss it.
I don't have any double die coins. I don't think. I got steel wheats. I got silver nickels. I'm trying to remember. You're really making me try to drill into my brain on what I really have.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying what Silver Clan said.
Or it's like it's like putting that like. I know I went through it all once. And there's very few coins. The few of them did sync with me.
Okay, Silver Clan said I paid $800 for it 25 years ago. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Then 55 double dies, that's the most prominent one. The 55s is first on the list for the most prominent double die ever. I mean, that way you can actually see it. I mean, you can see that from 4 feet away. And then you got your 1969 San Francisco 69S mint mark underneath the date. That's a good strong double die. And they had different varieties of those also. And then your 1972 pennies had a double die.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go and like look on like eBay and auction sites or QVC for coins now, but I don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, you were talking about eBay earlier and all that, but no, I'd stay away from that. I'd stick with reputable people in the coin community, like Big T, you know, Robert Lawson on their auctions, people in my multi-channel auctions, and let's see, Silver Coin Hunter said 1856 Flying Eagle cent. That's a good one. Flying Eagle penny. Yeah, that was the Flying Eagle pennies were the first small cent. Before that, they had Lord cents that were big around as a $50.
Yeah. Now, see, I got a few weeds, a few silver nickels.
Each guy said a 1921 high relief peace dollar. Yeah, that sucker's worth some money.
Man,
That is worth money.
I want to go back to Pennsylvania and go and like really try to figure out what exactly I have.
Well, you need to bring all your stuff from Pennsylvania down to Texas and put it in a safe.
It's in a safe now, but I can't move that safe that it's in. That safe that it's in it's ridiculous.
Okay. Well, do you want to sell your safe? Do you want to sell your safe?
Oh.
I got a buddy of mine in Pennsylvania that'll buy it from you.
Man, it's a Simon and Greenfield, I think. I don't know. It's a huge heavy. Oh, that's from. It's
Okay,
like a.
well,
It's
he's
like a.
got the means to get it. You
It's,
know, I mean, but it's
I
going to
have.
cost him more to move it than
I
he'll
have.
pay for it.
I
You
have a
know,
square body and a pickup and a trailer with a winch on it up there.
well, if you want
I,
to sell that safe, how far are you from your place up in Lewistown?
I'm in Hanover.
Where's that at in PA?
Hanover to Lewistown.
I'm pretty sure that he would buy it. You know, for
I don't think with the safe. I don't think that's something. That's my great grandfather. I don't think I can really let that go. It's just really heavy, and
okay.
it's.
Well, you were saying earlier that it's going to take you a lot of big rigmarole to move it down to Texas. You know, I mean, if you're interested in selling it, I'm pretty sure he would buy it from
I just get the coin collection and get a sensible size safe.
you. Okay, I
I
mean,
have a
what if?
little. I have a little safe with some documents that I can put all the coins in.
Yeah, you see that safe right there that you have in Pennsylvania. Nobody can just break in your house and walk off with it. Okay.
No, no, it's actually it's an old time firearm safe, but there's no firearms in it. There's a bunch of kites and coins, and I think I have some flashlights and junk.
Okay, Z Rich said I think my fab is the Type 1 1917 Standing Liberty. Are my Carson cities, of course. Yeah, Carson City coins. Yes. CC Mint Mark. Okay, Silver
Yeah,
Coin Hunter said, "What's up, Cajun?" Yeah, hello again. Dirk said, "I got a $3 bill with Bill Clinton on it." Yeah, I can imagine that. Uh, those were popular at one time. Uh, see, Rich, man, I thought I sent that earlier. Oh, you know what? I probably hit the wrong one.
I'm gonna hop off here. My leg's going numb again. I gotta go lay down.
All right, Jamie.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, I'll be in the chat. I just need to lay.
all right.
Age is getting to me.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for
Well,
having me.
yeah. Have a good one.
Again. I'll be around.
All right.
If not, I'll
All right.
be somewhere in the world.
Okay. Z Rich. I guess that one didn't go through. Uh, Hanover is just below Harrisburg. Scott said. Everybody's work more. Okay. Uh, number one Doug Stacking. Look out with a $10 super sticker. Boom, boom, boom. Doug, Doug, Doug. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, Mr. Doug Stacking? Appreciate that, mon ami. Are the Kennedy silver dollars good to have? Yeah, Dirk. Yeah. All right, Dirk. The only 90% Kennedy half dollar was in 1964. Okay, that was the first year release. 1965, 1966, 67, 68, 69, and 70. Okay, Those were 40%. 40% silver. And if y'all like gold, there's the man to talk to right there at the bottom. Mr. Z Rich Coin.
All right.
Hey, if y'all want to buy gold, quartz and gold, or whatever, that's the man to talk to right there. Z Rich. What's cracking, my brother?
Mon ami, right? Mon ami, what's up?
Just looking at all that pretty stuff you got, all that gold you got right there showing off.
Nah, there's not that much right there. The
one underneath. Well, to you it's not. To us it is a lot.
Yeah, underneath that's kind of a bit, but
yeah. Steve Kenyon, what's up? Stephanie. Okay, I'm not familiar with Stephanie. Elton Jones, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing? Handy Andy raid. Oh, that's why I'm seeing
cool.
Juan Velasquez. All right, we coming over from Handy Andy stream. All right.
Is that
Janelle? Man. Okay, and look, they brought over a raid and a damn super chat train. All right.
All right.
Let's see. Andy, how you been doing, mon ami? Elton Jones. All right, let's see. Stephanie, pizza guy was here already. Dirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Dirk. 64 was the only 90% Kennedy half dollar. After that, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 70 were 40%. They still worth money. Zach Lane's in the house. What's going on, Zach Lane? Okay, and Stephen Kenyon. Yeah, he loves gold. So he wants to see some more of your gold. And it's for sale. And it's for sale.
Most of it, yeah.
Great Scott. What's going on? Great Scott. Stephanie, look out, child, with a $3 super Puff Daddy.
That's awesome.
Puff Daddy. There you go. Daddy. Daddy. There you go. Z Rich, you got your YouTube site on?
Yeah, I got you. I just turned it down.
Okay.
I was just watching the chat.
Yeah, all you got to do is just
pause the video on that.
Yeah, pause the video. Yeah, pause the video. The YouTube part, pause it. It'll still be there.
All right. Well, I just put it on mute. I just turned my phone all the way down.
Yeah, okay. Well, usually what I do when I'm on somebody's panel, I'll pause the YouTube part of it. I'll just pause that because it's still going in the background. You know, the chat still goes on.
I'm trying to get you some watch time hours, my friend. Hey, come on now.
Well, that's good. I'm trying to sell you some gold, dude. Yeah. So what's for sale? How much you want for it?
Well, that's up to you, Cajun.
No, it's not up to me. That's your stuff.
That's your stream. I don't want to be selling on your stream, man.
You can if you want to. You did it already. You did it already. Scott Keller said, "You're a chain smoker." No, Mr. Briggs. I'm not a chain smoker. These things go out by themselves, and I have to relight them 10 times. It takes me 40 minutes to smoke a whole damn cigar. Oh, we're hitting put up. Hitting put up what?
0.9. And that's a 0.9.
The pizza guy sending money from Maple Ground.
That's a beautiful piece right there. That's crystallized. Man. I might want to keep that for my collection, but That's a nice piece.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza guy, man, you're killing me here. I'll do, man, that's a nice piece. I'll do $80 plus $5 shipping, so $85 shipped on that one. I mean, that's a nice piece right there. That's crystallized. You can see the crystallization on it.
That's a nice piece of gold right there now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was wondering when I was reading earlier. Yeah, it's the half dollars, Dirk, and I was saying the half dollars too. You know, when I see Kennedy, I don't read the rest of it. You know, I just know automatically it's a half dollar.
Got your package. Z-Rich, thanks, brother. Oh, sweet, man. Where'd you get? You got the Benji, right? Did you get the Benji on that one? I think.
Oh, Miss Janelle, how you doing, Miss Janelle? Yeah, I knew I missed somebody earlier.
What is the nug on the in the top row? This one? Or this one? Or these three? .8 gram is up here. That's a big old booger. And then these ones are 0.8. Yeah, all three of these are 0.8. And then that's the 0.9. And then these are 0.5s. And then these ones are 0.4s.
All right, cool, pizza guy. Stephanie's good people. All right, yeah. First time I see her. And I think it's either the first time or second time. Okay, Miss Stephanie, thank you very much.
Man, you guys are killing me. I was thinking about doing an auction next week. All right, pizza guy. Yeah. Let's work something out. For sure. The nuggets are beautiful. Yeah, I got more down here too. Let's see. What's this one? Oh yeah, that's a big one right there. 2.4.
0.4 grams.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a big boy. .4 grams. So what's up, Cajun? You feeling good, man? I know you had a hospital stay for quite a while, about 4 months ago or something like that. You doing pretty good?
Oh yeah, I stayed in the hospital for the end of the last couple of days of March and all through. I mean February and all through March, the whole month of March. Yeah, yeah, I'm better.
You're doing good, though.
Yeah, it was. I had a perforated intestine.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It was like, man. All right, Z Rich, you remember when I would be live
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, I would say, hey guys and gals, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go lay down for a little while or something
Yeah,
like
of course.
that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was back. I think it was like about 4 months of doing that, and uh, I called the ambulance. Anyway, I was in with Big T one time, and I'm like, man, look, something's wrong with me. Something's wrong,
Yeah.
and it wasn't what's going on nowadays for the last year and a half or whatever.
Hmm.
And one day, in the evening time, in the afternoon, I'm like, I called the ambulance myself, and they said, "What are your symptoms and all that?" I'm like, well, it feels like I'm having a heart attack. That's the closest thing I could describe it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Ambulance shows up, the fire rescue, the small truck shows up. He says, "You didn't call 911." I says, "No, no, I just called the ambulance." Well, for future reference, call 911. You know, like, okay. Well, so they hooked all these leads to me and all that, and got me in there. And Missy got in the back of the ambulance with me, and they ran me to the hospital. And naturally, they wanted my life history, and I told them what was going on, and they did a CT scan, CAT scan, over the bottom half of me to the top. And that's when he says, "Hey, man, we're gonna have to do surgery on you tonight or tomorrow." Like, what? Yeah, you got a perforated intestine. Well, the surgeon came in, and the next morning, because they admitted me right away and started, with the Christmas tree stuff, the IV hanger and all that. I called it a Christmas tree. They had like 6 different things in my arms and all that. I'm like, dang. Well, surgeon comes in about 10 o'clock the next morning and says, you have a perforated intestine. You have a hole in your gut. Right below your stomach, you have your small intestine that comes out.
Hmm.
Okay.
And it's leaking, right?
Says, it's what?
It's leaking, right?
Oh, yeah, it was leaking.
Yeah.
Fluid, though, not food.
Yeah.
Not food. So my body wasn't hot, as far as septic hot.
Hmm.
The hole was that small. But man, that was a lot of people told me stories about this guy, the surgeon, and he saved a lot of people's lives over here
Yeah.
in this area. And he said, "Well, we're going to let it heal on its own. We're going to try that. And if in a week and a half it doesn't get better, then I'm going to have to, cut you open."
Yeah.
He says, "I don't want to do that. Uh, at your age, you're a young fella and all that." And so anyway, it healed on its own. And after a month in the hospital, I got out with a clean bill of health. I just couldn't eat what I wanted to eat. And what caused that little hole was my primary care physician. Uh, he misdiagnosed my weight with the medicine he prescribed to me, the naproxen, which is Aleve,
Hmm.
Right.
500 milligrams twice a day.
Sheesh.
Well, I wasn't taking it twice a day. I was like once a day sometimes, and then sometimes it's for inflammatory because my back's tore up from the floor up. Half my back on down to my tailbone, is corrupted. right? I mean, it's just there's nothing there. Uh, as far as for healthy vertebra and all that. Uh, well, the naproxen is what caused that little ulcerated hole. So about a month after that, a month and a half after that, by going to see him and taking other CAT scans, he said it's healed up. He says you can eat anything you want. Just be careful on the amount of food you eat and the pepper. You know, I'm like, well, I don't eat spicy food anyway. You know.
Yeah, right. Down in Cajun land is spicy.
Yeah, no, it's no. I don't. No, we don't over pepper our food down here. Nobody does, except in boiled crawfish.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm glad you're healthy, Cajun. I really do.
man, I'm glad too. And I tell you what, there was a lot of people worried about me. I was getting emails with I couldn't see the emails uh, on my cell phone. So Missy came to the house and got my notepad. I wanted the laptop because we had Wi-Fi in my room. But anyway, she brought me my notepad, and which is almost like an iPad, but it's not iOS. You know,
Yeah.
it's just Android. You know, 10-inch job. And I started checking emails from that, and I was like, I was bombarded with emails from friends, you know, in the coin community and all that. And, all that. And I did a couple of lives from the hospital.
Yeah, you came on my live stream when we were doing the Nugget.
Yeah.
The
And
Nugget.
Miss Ida, I would join with Miss Ida also in the mornings because they were waking me up every three hours to do the finger jab things, you know, pow, 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 pow. I'm like, look, hey, hold on now. I play guitar, okay? And this is starting to feel. And on my left hand, I can't touch the strings on the guitar hardly. I can't. And that's been how long? You know, from March. And it's like sometimes when I hit a key on the keyboard, it's like, man, that hurts.
Yeah.
So, so I started eating foods that I thought I could eat because they told me what I could eat a little bit, like chicken noodle soup. Just don't eat a lot of the meat, you know, like Campbell's. You know, the old time Campbell's chicken noodles for 100 years. Okay, they said, yeah, you can eat because they small pieces of chicken, just chew them up real good. I said, okay. And so I just kind of, how do you call that? Watch what I ate, how much I graduated myself up to like rice and gravy, okay? Which rice and gravy wasn't allowed in that month I was in the hospital because I had a hole in that intestine that maybe that piece of rice would get caught in there, you know, and keep it from healing or whatever. But a month later, I started eating like some gumbo, shrimp gumbo or shrimp stew without the rice. And I would cut the shrimp in little pieces and then do that. So, let's see, 2 weeks later after that, a month and a half after I was at the hospital, my doctor said I could eat whatever I want. I just can't eat like 4 pounds of food like normal people can eat.
Yeah.
Lambo Stacker, what's going on, Lambo?
Lambo.
Wow, we sheep, sheep, eh, 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 eh. Damn, I harped on that too long right there. Just that, but yeah, now I'm normal. Now I'm
Yeah,
normal.
I'm just glad you're healthy and you're safe, man.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
very much. You know,
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
and
we
I
wouldn't
want to
be here right now if you weren't healthy and safe right now. So
thank everybody. Okay, that's gonna hear this. You know, I mean, like David Carlisle. Everybody in the coin communities, the small engine community. You know, they were like emailing me all the time. You know, uh, how are you? Where you at? And all that. So hey, that that helps your attitude when you're in the hospital. It helps your attitude, you know, because if you're down and out in the hospital and you just don't give a rat's ass,
yeah,
you know, but when people are sending you emails that get your I don't know how to say it. You know, it pumps you up. You know, pumps you up knowing that people are concerned about you.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Silver Clan. That's
Scott
pretty
Sellers
good.
said, "Yeah, you paid for a whole hospital wing." Yeah, Scott. Yeah, yeah. With all that stuff they was giving me, I went live one time and I showed them a Christmas tree. You know, I called it a Christmas tree with my ribeye steaks, asparagus, and butter beans in it. You know, that liquid bag, that big, huge bag, because they put a pick line in right there. They put a pick line right there. And that thing went all here down to right there. It was like a stint. And they were giving me my ribeye dinners through that. You know, liquid nutrients. Because they can't put that stuff through a regular IV. This was a pick line, a TNP or something like that. And I forgot what it was. Silver Clan, a picket line. No, I wasn't in the union, so I wasn't picketing nobody. No. Let's see. Silver Clan says, Z Rich, I went to a gold club tonight. I bought $40 of raffle tickets and won 4 nuggets. Almost 2. Wow, 1.65, 1.3, and 1.07. Not bad for $40. Well, I guess not.
Holy
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, $40. Okay, gold right now is what, $60 a gram? 55, 60 a gram, I want to say.
Well, let's see.
So,
$60 a gram.
60? Okay. All right. Well, I was pretty close. I think I said 60 the first time. Man, $40?
Yeah, that's freaking nuts.
Oh man, that's like let's see, hold on. That chat's flying now since you put that up. Let's see, since you put that up. Let's see. All right, 1.75. Okay, and 1.07. We're gonna call that 2. And then the other one, yeah, okay, 2. We're just gonna say it was like what? Okay, 1.65, 1.3. That's
113.
3, 4. We're gonna say what? Almost 5 grams for $40. Wow, 5 grams of gold for $40. Hey, you can't beat that with a P-roll paddle.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting my nuggets for $40 for 5 grams.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and Stephanie, thank you very much for the hands up right there. Oh, boy.
That's nuts. You are Mr. Lucky.
Who's Mr. Lucky? Me or Silver Clan?
Silver Clan.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, absolutely, Stephanie. Yeah. You got a heck of a deal right there. That's
So what you got for sale tonight there? Z Rich? You gonna sell some of that stuff? We're gonna need to put your email, your PayPal in chat so somebody can purchase one of them nice nuggets.
well, my email is right there on the bottom of there.
Yep,
And,
anybody wants some of them? If anybody wants some of them nice nuggets, y'all just get with Z Rich right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I hook everybody up, so.
You know, diamonds are a girl's best friend, but gold is actually one of my best friends.
Yeah. But
Now, weren't we just talking about metals earlier, Cajun?
Yeah.
And Z Rich comes in the house with some gold.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I gotta get out of here. I gotta work in 6 hours. So
6 hours.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here.
All right.
What were you gonna
All right,
say?
Z Rich. Appreciate you coming in, Mon ami, as always. I'm still waiting on Joe Sharp to come up in here. He said earlier he was having some internet issues. You know Joe Sharp, Sharp Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting on him to come in. I was fixing to kind of, do my love, peace, crackling grease thing, and but and then you came in. Good thing, showing us all your nice merchandise.
Showing off all my nuggets.
Uh-huh. And then number one thug stacking said is 710 okay. He was in here earlier.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He probably got a little tired. Let's see, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And he's in my time, Bayou time also, because he's right there on the main Bayou that splits the country in 1/3, 2/3, the Mississippi River. He's right there, lives right next door to it. So he's a Bayou boy. Silver Clan, me too, Z. I got to work. I work for the Registrar of Voters. Very important. Make sure all the ballots are taken care of properly. Yeah, hey, yeah, I heard, speaking of voting, Louisiana, South Louisiana is gonna, now they're talking about it, okay? They said the fall election, which is, coming up, they said they want to push it back because of the hurricane. Yeah, but okay, November is fall voting, correct? Like my state it is. You know, we in September, see October, November. That's 2 months away. I think everybody's going to have electricity in 2 months. Most people will, but they can still get to a voting booth. You know, so I don't know why they want to hold off the election down here in Louisiana.
Well, Dirk wants to know how much the 0.5. You want both of them, or do you want one of them? I can hook you up on both of them if you want. .5. Well, there you go. Or do you just want one of them?
Oh, okay, Thug. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, you want to make sure he's feeling better. Yeah. He was sick for about a week, so.
And Stephanie, yes, I do auctions. I'm gonna try to do one next week, around Tuesday or Wednesday. Hopefully. I just haven't had any small nuggets lately, and every time I do an auction, I got bigger nuggets. They don't sell, so you know, it happens. How much are they? I'll do let's see, both of them.
I do a shipped, shipping, everything. Total price for him.
Let's see. I'll do $45 for one of them, or $85 for both of them shipped.
Hell, that's a hell of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you already knocked the price off, and then you included shipping. So yeah, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, $45 for one of them if you want it shipped, or what is it, $85 for both of them shipped?
Yep, that's what you said earlier.
Yeah.
I'll pop it on even underwear.
Hey, is that Coin Kid in the back?
No, Coin Man. I was
Yeah,
messing
Coin
with
Man.
the drawer. I was messing with the drawer right here.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard your son in the background.
No, that was my youngin.
And then every purchase
okay.
you get a Z-Rich sticker there. Whew, man.
Well, Morgan dollar on the front.
Yeah, I got the Morgan dollar and then the Arizona quarter with it. See the Arizona on there?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, and that was the date the state got into the union, right?
1912, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, you want to do it? Both of them for $85 shipped. That's a heck of a deal right there. That really is.
All right. Well, there's his Cash App. $sign Z-Rich 315. If you don't have Cash App,
well then that's my PayPal too. zrich1990@gmail.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's pretty much it. You have a 1 gram. Did you see what Pizza Guy wants? That sticker is beautiful. Yeah, Pizza Guy said he wants the 0.9, but he says he'll email me later. But I think I have a 1.1 gram. I'm trying to go to bed, guys. I'm gonna be up in like 6.5 hours, 5.5 hours. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You see what you got yourself into by coming in my panel?
Yeah, right. Going off the gold. Next time, I'm just gonna hide the gold and just talk to you.
No, man, that's going to be hard for you. You never hide your gold.
Exactly. Yeah. Man, that's a heck of a deal right there. I usually sell those for $100 plus shipping. All right, Dirk, for sure. And then either include your shipping address on there or email me at the zrich1990, and I'll get those sent out tomorrow. But all right, now I really have to go to bed. I gotta go. Man, that's a heck of a deal. I'm surprised I did that, but hey, that's awesome. That's so cool. At least another person of the community gets one of my nuggets here.
Yeah. Dirk, he comes from the small engine tool community.
Oh, cool.
You know,
Yeah.
over here, and I got a lot of people that followed me to the small engine community, tool community. A lot of people in the corn community came over there.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say about 50 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
Nice.
But cool. Cajun, I appreciate you.
Hi, Z Rich.
Nice meeting you, Redline. I know we didn't really
nice
talk about much,
you.
but
I just recently subscribed, so hit up my channel as well, and
perfect.
I look forward to seeing some auctions.
There we go. Well, maybe next week. We'll see.
All right.
All right, you guys. Appreciate you. Stephanie, Thug, Stackin, Dirk. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys later.
All right. Pluta. All right. I'm still looking in the basement for Joe Sharp. Sharp Eye. He said he was having trouble with his internet, so I'm gonna ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna and I always say this too, every time I say it, it kicks me in the butt. I'll stay on for another 15 minutes or so, and then guess what?
Somebody hits the basement.
No, it just turns into another hour and a half or whatever. So, man.
Yep,
All right,
that it does.
All right, Silver Clan, take it easy. Appreciate you coming in.
See you, Silver Clan. Yeah, I've been getting some good contacts, getting hooked up with some coinage and some metals, and looking forward to seeing some folks.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. I got some mailings to go out tomorrow. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but you know how that goes.
I still got to mail these out. Those are shirts from the race team that we're giving away to a couple individuals. So I've been meaning to do it, but I don't trust USPS at all. But the UPS store closes by the time I can get to it.
How much does it cost to ship shirts through UPS?
That I don't know. I know through the shop when we send stuff out, they handle all that. So I have no clue. I just know that you can easily drop stuff off and they weigh it, give you a tag and everything. So. And plus, their tracking is like on point.
Okay.
versus
Oh,
USPS.
all right, Dirk. Let me catch you his email real quick.
Yeah, so everything I've sent USPS, like priority mail or whatever, their tracking information sketchy.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to put two. I'm gonna have to put two links in the chat. All right, put that one right there, and okay. Wait a minute, did I do that right? No, yeah. Zero is 1990. All right, throw this one in there too. He's got two of them.
Cajun
Yeah.
Zero says he's
Oh, he's backstage. All right. Oop.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dirk,
Zero.
I got you.
1990. Okay.
I already
Yeah.
got your sticker
Okay.
made up and everything. I got your address. I appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah, he wanted the email, and I forgot which one was the good one for you. The other one says your mailbox is full. So, okay, it's always Z-Rich 1990, right?
Yes, sir. And that was
All right.
we got it right. But I got everything made up already while I was offline. But that'll
Dang,
be
that was,
shipped out
yeah,
tomorrow. All right. Thanks
yeah.
again. We appreciate you. And
No problem. No
besides
problem,
stacking,
Z.
I'll drop my link down there whenever I get off of here. But we'll see you
Yeah,
guys. Appreciate you. Adios.
amigos. Yeah, Stephanie said Cajun is making it easier. Yeah, well, trying to.
trying.
I just forgot which one it was. That was his. One of them's full or something. I get a kickback from it, and
Yep.
always did forget which one was a good one, because both of them were good at one time. Well, I think I'm gonna jump out of here, and Missy cooked earlier. Let's see if I can give me some of them custom made chili dogs.
Yeah.
And there's Z Rich's YouTube channel right there. For anybody that wants to join his team and hit that like button, the notification bell. There it is.
Yep.
Oh, Stephanie said, I forgot to say hi to Gary. Well, hello, Gary from Stephanie.
Yep. I've just been going over data sets and everything for the team, making sure that I got everything ready for testing. And then, yeah, because I don't know. I know for sure we're taking out 2 cars. I don't know if we're going to have the third one. So I just know it's going to be insane Friday, because anytime that it's open testing, and they've got a big series that was supposed to race last week, so they're going to be testing. So track time is going to be very limited. So hopefully they don't destroy the track, and we can get some good numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Because anytime you got like big series coming in, and then a lot of cars that want to run, chances of them busting an engine and spilling oil all over the track, and
Yeah.
we're not
Oh
going to
yeah.
get good number sets at that point.
Yeah. Where y'all racing at this weekend?
The local track, Shady Bull Speedway.
Okay.
It's a 3/10 of a mile oval. Well, it's more like a bowl. No turn is actually the same.
Yeah. 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 3/10 of a mile. That's almost round.
Well, it's actually set up like an oval, but turn one, you're like banked, but somewhat flat. Then you go uphill turn two, and then you're still like going downhill to turn three, and then there's a bump to go back up to four.
Yeah. I've seen some of the videos you got out on your channel, and I'm like, there's only no straightaways. You know.
There's not really straightaways as much as there are points of acceleration.
Okay.
So, like in the turns, you definitely have to slow down. Depending on what class you're in, some of the guys they don't. They just get up in that upper lane and or the upper groove and just floor it. So, thanks, Stephanie. Hopefully we can bring home a checkered. That would be great. Nice way to close out the season for that track. And then we head down to Tennessee. We were going to be going on the 24th, but sponsorship kind of fell through on that. But we are going to run the All-American 400 in Tennessee. And then Highland Rim on the 31st. So looking forward to those dates.
Are you going to have anybody doing some footage of the race while y'all racing? Anybody taking some?
Usually I do.
Okay.
I don't know how many cars we're taking down at this point, because that was the big hurdle with the 24th. Was we had two that were going, and then stuff like there was other people that wanted to go, other parts of the team, and it's like once you get everything involved, it's like it's kind of expensive on everybody, and pushing sponsors that much, they don't like that.
Throw your channel link up in.
It's just Redline Gary.
Okay.
But I will put it in the chat. So, yeah, I try to film all the races in our class. Mainly for the driver. My driver is also linked to my channel. So he can do a lot with, because he's got in-car footage. So if you're into that,
Oh yeah, I am. I like in-car, out-car. If you not the whole race. In-car. On board camera in the car. I don't like watching a race, but hour or what have you, like that. I like footage from that, and then if somebody splices in, outside footage, that's what I like. And no problem, Dirk. Yeah. Well, that's how the coin community is. We promote other people's channels. And I promote other people's channels, the small engine and tools too. On my other channel. I have another channel also, Stephanie. My Boo Luquette, just like that. BOO space LUQUETTE. And that's a gardening, cooking, small engine repair videos?
Yeah, I do. I do a lot of stuff on my channel that's not just racing because I am a musician as well, so there's that, and then fishing and family stuff and just all kinds of randomness. Yeah, so I wanted to make it about a person that's actually living the life, rather than something that is centralized into one facet. Yeah, because I get a lot of tools. Yeah, I do a lot of mechanic work, but I want to document things that I find interesting in life. So you never know what to expect from one thing to another, which I'm hoping to do a lot more videos like that. Right now, the racing thing is taking precedence because, it's our racing season.
All right, let's see. Let me copy this. Go to here, do this. All right. There's a link in the chat to one of my videos. I was making pecan pralines, step by step pecan pralines, how to do it.
Yeah, thanks, David. I was trying to post the link in there, but I wasn't able to post the link.
How to cook gumbo the proper way. Yep, we have that in there too, Dirk. Either Cajun Coin Hunter or the one I put up, that link. That's a video link, but you just search in the channel search and hit gumbo or shrimp stew, and oop, there it is.
Yep.
So, well, guys and gals, I think I'm gonna jet out of here. It's 1:30 just about, and I gotta get me something to eat.
Yeah, that
So,
sounds like a plan.
Gary, if you want to do your outro and say your goodbyes, I'll do the same on my end.
All right. Well, first, I'll thank you, Mr. Cajun, for hosting. It's been fun. Thanks to everybody in the chat. And the new subscribers. Hope you enjoy the content. So, with that, this is Redline Gary. Keep it on the track.
And as always, I want to thank everybody for coming in with channel support and the super stickers and the super chats. Thank you all always. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all. Pluton. Later.